Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
The Rogers Group pregame show will begin in 4 minutes. We're 3 minutes away from broadcast. The Rogers Group pregame show begins in 2 minutes. Stand by for broadcast in 60 seconds. Stand by for broadcast in 30 seconds. We're going live in 15 seconds.
The following is a presentation of the IH Sports Network.
High school football is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school football coverage.
Sponsored by the Rogers Group, South Fork Physical Therapy, One Bank of Tennessee, First National Bank, Ray's Axe, Danny's Drugs, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Mountain People's Health Councils, Lumber King, and United Cumberland Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, Friday Night Football begins now.
In 2014, the Oneida senior class was in first grade. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon debuted. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West were married. The Ice Bucket Challenge took over Facebook, and Pharrell Williams sang a song that made us all happy. Also, the Oneida Indians won their last region championship. 11 years later, we find ourselves at the finale of the 2025 regular season. Oneida will host a playoff game next week at Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field. The mystery is, will they do so as Region 2 AA champions? Find out tonight on the IH Sports Network.
Good evening and welcome to Eagleton Village. Tonight's matchup is the Oneida Indians at 5-4 and the Eagleton Academy Royals at 6-3. This is Kevin Akers along with Bo Kidd, Lucas Laxton on camera, John Strunk, Mark Matthews, and the voice of the Indians, Tim Smith, coming to you from, is this Maryville or Alcoa? Maryville, Tennessee, at Eagleton College and Careers Academy. This is such a fantastic campus. We're going to be getting some shots around the area and stuff, letting you see that here in a few minutes here on the Rogers Group pregame report. But when we come back on the other side of this break, we're going to recap last week's game with Polk County right after you watch this.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Rogers Group pregame report. The Oneida Indians and the Eagleton Royals. Not in the final game of the regular season. Last week set up a little bit extra spice for tonight's game against the Polk County Wildcats. Gentlemen, tell us a little bit about that game last week.
Well, guys, it was a heck of a defensive showing. We played probably the best defensive game, and we played a bunch of them this year, but that's probably the best defensive showing we've had all year. We had to never felt it was in doubt the whole time. We just outplayed them, and really proud of our guys. Now, last week, going into the Polk County game, that was the start of trying to get here to be able to compete for a region championship.
Yeah, it was the first step, and it was a big one, and we kind of hit on that last week as we closed out and walked away from that game, that how pleased we were and how resilient this team is, led by this group of seniors and this coaching staff. They always seem to, after a tough loss, which Sweetwater was probably one of the –
Don't get any tougher than that.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably one of the most gut-wrenching losses that I've been witness to here at, in all these years, and those kids did nothing but flush that, get it out of their system, and they stepped on the field last week and took it to Polk County from the first quarter all the way through. The defense scored a touchdown, and all three phases were involved in that win last week, Bo.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And I went back and looked at it actually this week. I'm that stat nerd. I can't help it. 5 wins this year. That was the only game this year that we have been outgained by the opposing team and still won offensively. Mark hit on it. It was a defensive showing by the Indians. The pick six by William Hill, the other huge interception by Ben Gilbert got us all the way down inside the red zone.
Almost another
one.
Yeah.
And it was the ground game. We'd been doing really well all year long through the air. It was the ground game. It was pretty even throughout the night. Oneida had 99 yards on the ground, 73 through the air. But it was that I-formation ground game that was really beneficial for Oneida last week. Do we go back to it again this week? Who knows? The field's in pretty good condition. I'm sure we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Rain's out of the way. Everything's just a cool night, crisp night. But, it's going to be one of those things where Oneida just has to come out and take care of business.
Eagleton tonight comes in 6-3. Both these teams have an opportunity for a region championship. Eagleton playing here at home, trying to get a region championship. We talked about it a little bit on the way down. We talked about there's 3 losses on that Eagleton resume, and 2 of them have come. This could be a 3rd in a row here. They're trying to avoid that.
And I think, yes, absolutely. And I think that should be the lead, and that should be the story of the night. Oneida playing for that elusive region championship. And we're going to be all over that as we go. But what an opportunity for this team, this group of seniors, this coaching staff. They could walk out of here tonight with a win. You get to put a number on the board at home, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's for everyone to see from now on. And that's huge. I still look up there, Mark, and see our numbers. So I mean, you want to be a part of that. You want to leave a lasting impression, and this team has that opportunity in front of them tonight.
And Coach May said it even after the game the other night. Out there in that post-game huddle, we're bringing home some kind of hardware this year. The question is that sucker going to say champion or is it going to say runner-up? I want that champion one. I want that one that's got the gold on it. That's the one that you're striving for. It's been a long time since we played for one of them, gentlemen. These guys, I think they've got a little bit of a extra chip on that shoulder tonight.
A little bit of swagger coming into this thing.
Yeah, they do. And, we see the white on white. It's been a while since we've seen the white on white. It looks really good.
Yeah, they've said, we talked to some of the coaches there before the ball game or down there on the field earlier, and they said that they had dialed it in.
Yeah,
had been practicing really well, and that's what they talked about last week. And is getting in here and dialing it in.
And only with only three days of practice, that's a key to this week.
Being in the gym, and it's always tough.
Absolutely. I mean, you had one day outside.
Yeah.
You had one day outside all week long. So, again, for you to have dialed it in, though, as well as they have in just 3 days, I'm anxious to see what this team can come out and do tonight.
All right, we'll take a break, come back, and we're going to take a look at middle school sports. Big deal coming up for middle school sports, and we'll talk about it on the IH Sports Network next.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Welcome back to Eagleton College and Career Academy. It is the Oneida Indians in Eagleton for a region championship on this chilly Thursday night. And 2 days from today, by this time, 48 hours from now, we will probably have a knowledge of what happens in some middle school championship games. And we've got the normally reclusive Jason Terry with us to talk about this, as Oneida is going to be playing for yet another championship on this Saturday, Coach.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to make it back to this game one more time this year, so we'll see what happens.
So tell us about the opponent and what people can expect.
The opponent, Wartburg Bulldogs, again, outstanding football team. They got dudes all over the place. They're well coached. Coach Tinker and his staff do an outstanding job. They get after you. They're physical. They're big. They're strong. We got our hands full, so great football team.
And tell people what time and
Saturday at Campbell County High School at 3 p.m. is when the AA game starts.
What's the weather shaping up for that?
So far, it looks pretty good. High of about 58 with some sunshine. So we kind of lucked out in that aspect, considering what's happened all week long.
Right. Practice. How's practice been getting ready for this one?
It's been good. The kids have really accepted the challenge. They're focused. They're locked in. So we'll see what happens.
So what would this be in a row if you were able to bring this home?
You're getting a little premature here, but
I said if.
Yeah, but we've won the last 3, so this could be 4 if we was to go out and win.
So at the beginning of this season, were you thinking, yeah, this team's going to be back there again, or did you see a lot of work that needed to be done?
I knew that we had a shot to get to this game. Of course, in football, as in any sport, the ball can bounce any way it wants to, but I knew we had the potential. I knew that I had a good group that was willing to work, wanted to get after it. So I knew we had a chance to get there, and they did just that.
So Wartburg, what are the other championship games that are going on that day? Do you know?
Single A starts at 12 o'clock. That'll be between Midway and Oliver Springs. And then immediately following, you have the 3A game, which is featuring Scott County and Cherokee this year.
All right, so double reason to head over there, John.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I don't want to close it out by no means. Bo just put on his headset, but little bit of a programming note on that.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to pull off the broadcast. I don't think it's going to be allowed. So if you want to see that this year, you're going to have to show up in person.
That is correct.
Yeah.
And remember something, this is not just number 4 in a row that Coach is going for, but this is number 13 in Oneida's program history that we're going for out of only, I think, 27 that's ever been played for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that says a whole lot about what this middle school program's brought to the table over the last 25 years.
Absolutely. Coach Sexton and his staff did an outstanding job before we come on the scene. So, yeah, it's great tradition.
And I think you go back 2 years, Coach, and you had a state championship team that was heavy laden with some seniors. And then last year's bunch, if I remember correctly,
eighth graders more likely.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We don't want to get him in trouble.
Eighth graders, yes. So, but when you came back last year, you didn't have already anybody that even played much, if I remember correctly. You had
not a lot. We had a few dudes that played a little bit, Parker Burke and them. But, yeah, for the most part, last year's team was –
and it was you started out, took it on the chin to Rockwood, and then you ended up getting them in the championship game, and what a game it was.
Absolutely.
And was able to win that one on a defensive stop, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and the game you're talking about was actually 2 years ago, but that was against Rockwood and the Marion kid who now kicks for the high school. Had that pick six with about a minute and a half to go and kind of sealed the deal for us.
I guess I said all that to lead up to this year's squad. Heavy laden with eighth graders again. You got 25, 26?
Yes, that's correct.
Wow.
So it's been a good group, and the thing about it is they've pretty much all been with us since the get-go.
Yeah.
They came in as sixth graders. They worked. They learned the system. They got in the weight room, and so we're excited to go out. It's a great opportunity. It's a great challenge. Like I said, this is a really good Wartburg team, and I have the utmost respect for Coach Tinker and what he does. He works tirelessly, studying film, game planning, and scheming. So we've got our hands full, but we're going to go out and compete and see what we can do.
What's your gut feeling? These 26, how many of them going to come on and come out next year?
If it's up to me, 26. But, I mean, all we can do is encourage them and talk to them. And I know Coach May and Coach Martin and Coach Pike, they've been in the locker room a lot talking. They've been, at all the games visible and stuff. So maybe we can get this thing turned around.
All right, Coach. Best of luck Saturday.
Absolutely.
And remember, if you want to see this game, you got to get out there to Campbell County, 3 o'clock Saturday, and stick around and watch Scott Middle following that one. Excellent. Congratulations on another appearance, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Quick break. We'll be back right after this.
This Christmas, give the ultimate gift for the true fan in your life, the IHSN 2025 football season video collection. Every game, every highlight, every moment from this year's Indians and Highlanders football season, all preserved in a retro VHS-style flash drive case, complete with bonus digital access. Available exclusively at Trophy Masters, your one-stop shop for custom shirts, plaques, hats, magnets, and more. Pick up your collector's drive today for just $49.95 and take $5 off anything else in the store when you buy one. Trophy Masters, making memories last, one award at a time.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
The
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Eagleton and the Rogers Group pregame report. Weather-wise, it's overcast, 50 degrees. There's a slight breeze outside. This is by far the coldest game we've had all year, and we are fortunate enough to be in a super nice press box, totally enclosed.
Pretty sweet.
So if you see a little reflection on your screen tonight or something, that'd be a reflection off the glass. We're having to film through the window tonight. Lucas is doing a great job. We had to do a few little minor things. I'm sure some people at home was wondering, what is that red light blinking in the camera a while ago? But we took care of that.
Always an excuse from him.
Yep.
Ain't it?
And we've got sound from outside, though. We're not used to that a lot of times in these situations, but we have it tonight. We have a microphone set up out there. Kevin scaled the ledge and put it out there, I guess. I don't know. But, Mark, it certainly is the coolest game we've had this year. You and I went out and walked around the field before this one, and, of course, the field's in perfect condition because it's turf.
I don't think it's 50 degrees. I think Kevin's telling a big tale.
When that wind cuts through,
man.
it's cool.
But it's not wet at all.
No.
Wasn't wet at all, and so it's a good solid track tonight. Shouldn't be an issue, I don't think, for either football team.
Wind chill's 46. That's why I feel like
And John L's stepping in to give us a little bit about the history in this one. But, the field, like I was saying, great condition. And that visitor side that we're on, a little extra protection over there before the game. So that was a feature of this field here at Eagleton. Go ahead, John.
Thanks for that, Tim. All right. Tonight is game 954 in Oneida history, and its 91st year. Of course, we're here at Eagleton and Eagleton College and Career Academy, to be specific. Oneida is 2-0 against the Royals. This is, of course, the third meeting in the last 3 years, and Oneida looking to stay undefeated. Eagleton finished 6-5 last year and fell to Bledsoe County 45-0 in the first round of the TSSAA playoffs. Okay, so looking forward to next week. Oneida will host a playoff game next week, no matter what happens tonight. So let's talk a little bit about that, Bo. A win tonight will make them Region 2A champs.
Correct.
Oneida's opponent next week will either be Cumberland Gap or West Green.
Yes.
Oneida has played both those teams a combined 15 times, and the Indians have only lost one of those 15. That was in 2007 to Cumberland Gap, 29-17. Was that the Fog game?
Yes.
It was the Fog game, yes.
I was there.
All right.
Pretty bad.
The Indians' all-time record, this is all-time, 605 wins, 333 losses, and 12 ties. Of course, Jimmy May, in his 5th year as head coach here at Oneida, his overall head coaching record is 31-24, and he is 3-3 in the playoffs. All right, gentlemen.
Senior night unfolding here before us for Eagleton, the Royals. The Royals will be hoping to host a playoff game, but it's not for sure. If they lose tonight and Polk County wins,
correct,
then Oneida and Polk host, and Eagleton will be on the road. So extra incentive. If trying to win a region championship wasn't enough, that's a big night that Eagleton faces. Oneida at least can rest in the knowledge that they will be at home next week.
And possibly all the teams that we've mentioned and the scenarios that we've mentioned for Oneida are playing tonight. So possibly before we come off the air tonight, we'll know exactly how it's going to shape up for next week.
And Coach May was talking to us, Mark, before the game. In week 2, there's a bracket that's set up, and it will be it won't be a Region 1 or 2 opponent that you face in that third week. And he said there's a definite large advantage to being region champion because you stay away from 2 powerhouse programs until down the road.
Yes.
And those are Gordonsville and Marion County. You still might have to deal with Bledsoe County, which is a very good program, but that's not Marion County and Gordonsville.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's the best case scenario for us. Would be for Eagleton too, but not to have to face them rascals till later on down in the playoffs, and so hopefully we can get a big win tonight and win a region championship, first one since 2014.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And you take a look. We talked about this senior class for Oneida this year. First grade since last time we won one. And you take a look out here; they're doing senior night right now for Eagleton. They're celebrating 29 seniors in their fall sports tonight. 15 of those rascals are on the football team. That's a lot of seniors on a football team, but Coach Childs does a great job at getting guys in here. They really have over the last – it's just been they've only been in existence now for four seasons. Guys are playing for a region title tonight in year 4.
And
that's unheard of.
Didn't we play them the first home game?
We were the very first home game.
Very first home game.
So,
and we gave them their first loss here.
We did.
That's right.
Thanks for rubbing that in for them there.
Anytime.
Little fuel to the fire, huh?
Yeah. Well, thank goodness they're not listening.
All right, speaking of not listening, we're going to take a break right here. When we return on the other side of this break, we are going to do the Royal Oaks Pharmacy Scattering Report and take a look at our One Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week right here on the Rogers Group Pregame Report.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Welcome back to the Rogers Group pregame report here from Eagleton College and Careers Academy. It's now time for our Royal Oaks Pharmacy Scouting Report. Royal Oaks Pharmacy is shaped by the unique community we serve.
Eagleton coming into tonight, gentlemen, 6-3 on the season. Had that first opening loss of the season against Oliver Springs on this field. Oliver Springs got them 38-20 earlier on in the season. Ran off 6 straight wins, including wins against West Green, at Greenback, at Tellico Plains, which was a big win. A lot of people, 33-7. Score may be a little skewed from information that we got later on. Tellico had a bunch of starters out in that game. I think 6 starters were out in that game, so not sure exactly. But the last 2 weeks, 2 losses. They're coming into this on a 2-game losing streak. At Polk County, 23-13 loss. At South Green, a 27-13 loss. This is a team that's a little hungry for a win right now.
This is a get-right.
Especially heading into the playoffs.
Yeah.
They know they're going to the playoffs. They want that get-right game like you're talking about. And when you talk about this Eagleton team, You've got a really good quarterback back there in the backfield in Mason Mitchell, but the key point to this entire team, in my opinion, is right there on the front in that line. Tyson Click, man-child down there in the nose guard. He's been a defensive end. We've seen it defensive tackle. But that man-child in the middle tonight, he's going to try everything he can to cause absolute madness there in the middle.
Yeah, and he was a sophomore here 2 years ago, so he's a senior tonight, and
a state wrestling champion.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a tough customer. We're a tough customer to handle in the middle right there. What you're going to see them doing, though, guys, is they're going to get in a four-man front. Probably a lot against us, and have 5 defensive backs, 2 linebackers, walk those guys up. Be tough to, we're just going to have to outthink them on the offensive side, and then you're going to see them spread us out on defense and try to run it up in off tackle and get on the edge against us. And they've got some playmakers. They do. They can throw the football around pretty well and run the football pretty well. They fell on tough times here the last couple of weeks, and they're going to be looking. They've got 6-3. That's a pretty good record.
Yes, it is.
And they're going to be trying to get back on the winning side of things tonight.
Well, we're playing for a championship here tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, Bo, to be in existence for
4 seasons. This is our 4th season.
And to hang their first region champion, you telling me they wouldn't love to do this in front of their home crowd?
Absolutely, they
right.
would.
So, Oneida defensively, what we saw in that last quarter of Sweetwater was Sweetwater had been trying to run at tight sets. They went to a little bit of spread look.
They did.
And we didn't adjust. We really struggled a little bit there. Now, we had some turnovers that helped them immensely, don't get me wrong. Last week, Polk County was tight set, and they tried to go to the spread and throw it a little bit, and they got uncomfortable with it. So what I'm going to be watching, said all that to say this, what I'm going to be watching is our defense against that spread look first quarter, see where it really stands, because there may be a little bit of a chess game going on there. I'm sure they've seen the Sweetwater tape and maybe seen some things that they feel like they may be able to accomplish. I'm sure we've adjusted to some of what we saw that fourth quarter of the Sweetwater tape as well, and so I'm excited about this.
Yeah, probably the 2 best weeks of practice according to the coaches that they've had all year, and so this football team of Oneida's is prepared for tonight.
Just to put a quick bow on it. Not Bo Kid, but it is a Bo Kid stat. This is Eagleton's 33rd game. John L. read just a few minutes ago, this is Oneida's 954th game of football. This is Eagleton's 33rd game. They are 16-16, so a chance for them to get back above 500 where they were earlier this season. Mm-hmm. And it would also, for region play, give them a 7-6 record in region play if they can get this one here tonight. So, this means a lot, and you see the seniors that want to leave here as region championships being honored at midfield right now.
And to put that into perspective, Oneida's played almost triple that many games in the playoffs. Oneida's played 80-something games in the playoffs alone. So a young program here that Oneida's going to go, and both of them playing for a championship, region championship.
All right, that brings us to our One Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week. Your finances are not a game, but if you want to come out on top, you need the right team supporting you. Visit onebanktn.com today to learn how you can have a passionate team of experts supporting you and your financial goals. One Bank, the service that won't be outdone by anyone.
Gentlemen, our One Bank Scholar Athlete of the Week, we go back to our cheerleading squad tonight, and it is Jayla Smith. Jayla, the daughter of Jessica and Tyler Smith. Tyler I actually played football with in high school. She's a National Honor Society member, a Beta Club member, actually a dual enrollment student out at TCAT. With you guys. She comes into this fall semester with a 3.95 GPA. Once again, that's our 4th cheerleader that's been a scholar athlete already this year.
Wow.
And matter of fact, we actually still have one more to get to if we can get to her between now and basketball season.
Well, you'll have opportunity next week.
Well, we've got plenty more.
All righty. Thank you for that, Bo. And we're going to take a break here on the Rogers Group pregame report. When we return, we'll take a look at our Hellenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard here on the IH Sports Network.
respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Welcome back to Eagleton and the Rogers Group pregame report. It's now time for our Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. This week at Helenwood Foods, we have Always Save 2% milk for $3.69 a gallon, and New York strip steaks $10.99 a pound at Helenwood Foods.
You said we was going to pick these, correct?
Yeah,
all these tonight, of course, are AA games. The entire state AA is playing this evening. So let's start it off in Region 1, where you've got Happy Valley at South Green.
South Green.
I'll take Happy Valley.
Happy Valley's undefeated, gentlemen.
I'm with Bo.
All right.
It's going to be Happy Valley.
South Green.
Now, the game that we're all looking at, of course, Cumberland Gap at West Green. That's your two potential.
Gap.
That's your two potential opponents next week.
Cumberland Gap.
Gap.
I'll go with Gap as well. Tellico Plains at Polk County.
Woo! Polk County.
Yeah, Polk County. Polk.
Okay. Oak Ridge at Maryville.
That's not AA.
No, that ain't AA, but
you just want to throw that in there.
We're throwing some other games in.
Maryville.
Oak Ridge.
What?
You watch.
Okay.
I'm going to be watching this one, Kevin.
How about Kingston at Meigs?
Meigs.
Yeah. There is some single A games going on this evening as well. Wartburg at Midway. I'd take Midway.
There's a big one going on tonight.
Yeah, there's a big one.
There's a big one in single A.
There is another big one in single A. You got Greenback at Rockwood tonight as well.
That'll be good.
That'll be a pretty good ball game. I don't know. I may go Greenback in that one.
I'm going Rockwood.
I'm
with John L on that one.
Rockwood.
You got Harriman at Oakdale.
Oakdale.
I'd probably go Oakdale.
Is that a basketball game?
Scott High is at Sweetwater.
Scott County.
Scott High, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Powell is at West.
Powell.
I guess, yeah, Powell.
Okay. Monterey at Bledsoe County.
We're all agreeable here. It's Bledsoe County, though.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume, yeah, absolutely. Marion County's at York. Marion, of course.
Mm-hmm. Closer than you think. Because Mark thinks it's going to be 70-0.
Trousdale County.
What? No.
Trousdale County at Cannon County.
Ooh, Cannon
County.
Probably be a good ball game. I'd probably lean towards.
Okay, Cannon County. Name a town in Cannon County.
Reedyville.
Did you just make that up?
No.
You know he made that up.
I know he did. Go ahead.
Look it up. Look it up, gentlemen.
You've also got Smith County at Gordonsville.
Smith County.
Gordonsville.
What's the town?
Gordonsville.
You're picking Gordonsville.
That's what I'm picking.
What's a town in Smith County?
I don't care.
Carthage? Gordonsville's in Smith County, isn't it?
Yes.
Gordonsville's in Smith County, Tim.
And then you got Grundy County at Jackson County. That's a potential later on in the bracket.
That's Grundy County.
I would say Grundy as well.
What's a town in Grundy County?
Grundy County.
You can get a lot of good tomatoes down there.
No.
Not Grundy.
That's Granger.
Granger's.
You
didn't say.
Go ahead. What was you going to say?
Well, I was going to say,
Jackson County?
What about the other single A game? Isn't there another single A game
tonight or tomorrow?
Is it tomorrow night?
What is
tomorrow
it?
Night?
Coalfield Oliver Springs?
Yes.
That's tomorrow night.
Oh, well, let's pick it. We're not going to be on the air tomorrow.
Night.
Are you picking it?
Coalfield.
I'd go Coalfield.
Coalfield?
I would go Coalfield.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to
go. Make a fool of yourself?
I'm going to go Coalfield.
Okay.
Don't forget, hey, you also got another good one over at Anderson County here coming up.
No, that won't.
Alcoa at AC.
Who was that said that? Jake King just said Alcoa by 30. Now.
Hey, he's got his DraftKings app out.
You
he's actually putting something down on that.
And then he went, son, after he said it. Yeah. Hey, I'll take Alcoa in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be. Now I'll say Anderson County will
give
them
their
some
quarterback back.
The AC will give them. Yeah. AC will give them some trouble, but I just think Alcoa's got too many things.
Too many weapons.
Yeah, their second team's the best dang team and second best team in the state. Yeah. So.
All righty. Thank you, gentlemen. This was our Helenwood Foods out-of-town scoreboard. Once again, remind you this week at Helenwood Foods, we've got New York strip steaks for $10.99 a pound, and always save 2% milk, $3.69 a gallon at Helenwood Foods. We'll be back to the Rogers Group pregame report right after you watch this.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
This Christmas, give the ultimate gift for the true fan in your life, the IHSN 2025 football season video collection. Every game, every highlight, every moment from this year's Indians and Highlanders football season, all preserved in a retro VHS-style flash drive case, complete with bonus digital access. Available exclusively at Trophy Masters, your one-stop shop for custom shirts, plaques, hats, magnets, and more. Pick up your collector's drive today for just $49.95 and take $5 off anything else in the store when you buy one. Trophy Masters, making memories last, one award at a time.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to our Rogers Group pregame report. Tim.
So you're seeing a scan of the stands. We'll pick a Town of Oneida fan of the game tonight. We'll personally walk that prize over to somebody around halftime and present that to them here tonight. A lot of people braving the cold in those cold metal bleachers here on this first. And it's not even cold, but it's chilly, right? I mean, wind. And I can say that because I'm up here in the climate control press box.
70 degrees up here.
One thing I just want to give a quick shout out. We just heard the Eagleton Band do the national anthem. You talk about another group that has grown in 3 years in amazing fashion in sound and size is the Eagleton College and Career Academy Band. But anyway, we'll have a fan of the game coming up here in just a few moments. And right now it's time for us to bring you the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups. Eagleton defensively up front. The defensive tackle is Jonathan Joyle. Nose guard is Connor Cox. And the defensive end, Tyson Click. You've heard him talked about quite a bit. Those three are seniors. Outside linebacker, Adam Fife. He's a senior. Inside linebackers, Cody Lewis. He's a senior. Easton Britton is a sophomore. And Lane Cope is a senior. Senior-laden defense with a couple of cornerbacks that are seniors. Jackson Kaler and Wyatt Matosian. And then the safeties, senior Colton Relation and junior Aiden Price. And now the starters for Eagleton's offense. At center, it will be Kendall Click. He's a sophomore. The guards are both seniors, Connor Cox and Logan Powell. The tackles are both seniors, Trevor Bright and Jonathan Joyle. The tight end is Tyson Click. Receivers, Noel Meza Flores, Wyatt Matosian, and Lane Cope. With the running back, Colton Relation. Those are all seniors except for Meza Flores. He's a junior. And the quarterback is a junior tonight, and he wears number 7. His name is Mason Mitchell. Stephen Childs is the head coach for the Eagleton Academy Royals. And now the McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups for the Oneida Indians. The defensive tackles will be senior Brady Burke, sophomore Brylan Strunk. Defensive ends will be senior Jesse Zachary, and Drayton Wade is a junior. Ben Gilbert is a senior linebacker, as is Maddox Hutcherson. The corners are juniors, Ruger West and Waylon Hill. A.J. Harper's a junior nickelback, and the safeties are junior William Hill and senior Grady Keaton. McDonald's starting offense for Oneida tonight. The center is a sophomore, Brylan Strunk. The guards are seniors Evan Cotton and Reese Lamb. The tackles are seniors, Jackson Cross and Brady Burke. The receivers, Waylon and William Hill, are juniors. Grady Keaton is a senior. Tight ends, Jesse Zachary and Drayton Wade. Jesse a senior, Drayton's a junior. Ben Gilbert's the senior running back, and the quarterback for Oneida is senior Brock Ryan. Now, Jesse, we were watching, he's shaken up a little bit this week. He's a game time decision. He was checking things out, so we list him as a starter, and he will be if he can go tonight for the Indians. So that's your McDonald's of Oneida starting lineups for the Indians, and now it is a time for the pick to click. And I think John Strunk should be allowed to go first here tonight. So, John,
thanks for that.
Who do you have as your pick to – well, this way you can't complain somebody took your pick.
It's not like me to complain. You know, I'm just going to make it easy on myself, and I'm going to go with number 2, Ben Gilbert. I mean, this kid has been the leader. You see him there. He's lining up for coin flip as one of the captains tonight, and you gave me the first pick. I'll take number 2 tonight.
Mark gets second pick.
All right. Well, this is all depends on whether or not he's going to play tonight. Jesse Zachary is going to be my pick to click, but if he does not,
this is a way to get 2 people.
No, I'm just going to have his replacement.
I didn't.
Tate Shepard.
I'm impressed because I didn't have you as being that ingenious. Yet here you go.
Tate Shepard.
or Jesse Zachary. Anybody
So
else
you're-
you want to
so
pick?
you're picking the positions.
You want to throw in 2 or 3
picking
more?
that defensive end position.
Kevin.
Well,
who do you have, Kevin?
I'm thinking, and they've watched, I'm sure, film, of course, last 2 or 3 weeks where we've put a pretty good emphasis on our ground game. I think Brock Ryan tonight needs to shine for the Indians and get the passing game going a little bit and kind of loosen that ground game up.
Well, Bo, that's down
That's
to
okay.
me and you. So
That's okay for me.
I'm going to let you go first.
No, go right ahead.
No.
I've not went last all year yet. Tim, it's on you.
Well, in that case, Bo, I'm going to have to go with my good friend that came up with a huge play last week to kind of seal that thing up, and that's William Hill. Or should I just say I'm going to take William and Waylon Hill and be like Mark?
Even if you do, I'm all right with that.
Okay.
I'm going back to my same cat from last week. I got to go back with him again. Maddox Hutcherson's got to have a big game tonight there in the middle. I think he's going to have a big impact coming into tonight. If I had to be one of those guys like Mark Matthews and picking a second one, though, I'd go up there with them big hog mollies. I'd probably go with Reese Lamb.
I think those are all good picks. And it's a big night tonight. Oneida
I see
wins
why
the
I gotta
toss.
go first now.
Oneida wins the toss, and they defer to the second half. So Eagleton will start with the football, and they will be traveling from left to right as you view your dial. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back with the kickoff. It is a region championship game tonight from Eagleton College and Career Academy. It's the Indians and the Royals next.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools? We got it. Paint and cleaning supplies? We got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care? We got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Welcome back to Eagleton as the Royals begin to align themselves for a kick return to your left. Lucas Laxton bringing you the pictures here tonight. Kevin Akers, I want to give him another shout out on the setup. He's got some sound. We have a soundproof box here, but you're hearing sounds from the field down there tonight, and that, to me, always makes things a little more entertaining and realistic and lifelike for a football game. Oneida going to kick it from right to left. And as they get set up, it will be a Marion kid to kick it from the 40 for the Indians. Deep to return for the Royals. Looks like they've got Colton Relation. I'm sorry, let me change that. That's going to be Lane Cope deep with Colton Relation to his right about 5 yards up. And Wyatt Matosian. That's their receiving core back to return this one. Huge night here at Eagleton Village for a region championship between the Oneida Indians and the Eagleton Royals. The Royals in their home black uniforms, black pants with white numerals trimmed in royal blue. They've got black helmets with the metallic blue emblem on the side with blue stripes, white stripe down the middle for Oneida. The road, white pants with orange stripes, white jerseys with orange numerals and orange stripes. The white helmet with the orange stripe and the orange O emblazoned with the spear. A good white-on-white look tonight for the Indians as Eagleton is black on black tonight. And I guess we're waiting on the official to say we're ready to go. And everyone's getting put into place. And we'll get set for the kickoff of this one. The Oneida defense stepped up big a week ago at home against Polk County. And now tonight, they will be asked to set the tone in this one. Marion Kidd takes his paces back to the 30-yard line. Gets his group set, making his way to the football, and we are underway from Eagleton. It's going to take a bounce, and Relation is going to let it trickle out of bounds at the 15. That will be a penalty against the Indians, and Eagleton will start off with good field position here in this first quarter. That was a nice decision by Colton Relation there to watch that one go out of bounds, and his team will have great starting field position here.
Yeah, you would have liked to seen that thing knuckle right instead of knuckle left out of bounds, and you called it. Smart play by the return team to let that one go out of bounds, and they'll start up at the 35, I believe.
I think I'm going to have to cut some music. There it went.
Yeah. Mason Mitchell, the quarterback, he'll be in the shotgun. Relation actually running back, standing to his right. One receiver left and two to the right. The tight end, again, remember, is Tyson Click. And he moves right off the bat. His tackle was standing straight up, and Click got set and then moved. And it's going to cost Eagleton 5 yards off the bat. In a game like this, penalties, turnovers, magnified because we expect these two teams to be awfully close on the evening. So that's a good start for the Oneida defense. And once again, Mitchell from the shotgun with Relation to his right. He'll snap it from his 30. Hands it off Relation, trying to work off the left side. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and not much more. Play whistle dead. It'll be a gain of 1, and we'll bring up a 2nd down and 14 for the Royals.
One of them Hill boys steps up to make the stop right there, almost like at the line of about a 4-yard loss on that thing.
No,
1 yard gain.
There was a 5-yard penalty to start to remember how that works.
No, I'm not paying any attention.
Okay. That was Will Hill. Nice play. Maybe a half-yard gain.
Maybe.
2nd out 14, Mitchell now from the shotgun. Relation again to his right. 3 receivers to the right side now. And on 2nd down and 14, here's the snap. And the give again, Relation off the left side. And he will be wrapped up and brought down after a gain of about 2. Is that Ruger West?
No, I think that's the same. Will Hill.
Will Hill.
No,
all right.
No, it was Waylon.
Was it?
That was 3. That was Waylon.
We're bound to get it with 3 guesses like that. It's a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 11.
You're exactly right, Bo.
So it'll be 3rd and 11, and the Royals need their own 45-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Have not passed it yet. You would think that's coming here on 3rd down and 11. Click comes in motion from left to right, comes set on that right side of the line. 2 receivers over there, 1 to the left. Rolling right, quarterback Mitchell fires it. It's going to be caught up at the 45-yard line for a 1st down and taken out of bounds. The receiver is going to be Wyatt Matosian on the 1st down conversion just past the sticks.
Yeah, they played the sticks perfectly. Just went on a little out route. He settled right in behind the linebacker. You see him there as he jumps right in front of the DB and perfectly thrown right on the outside line, and 1st down. Eagleton, nice play.
So Tate Shepard starting at that left defensive end in place of Jesse Zachary. It's a fresh set of downs from the 47 for Eagleton. Here's the snap. Quick pass off to the right side. Slips the 1st tackle, and then William Hill and Ben Gilbert are able to bring down Lane Cope, but not before he gets another 1st down. 2 consecutive plays, 2 consecutive 1st downs to the Oneida 42.
Just finding a little soft spot in the defense right there, and good play, good throw, pitch and catch right there to pick up a 1st down.
Eagleton offensive line controlling the line of scrimmage right now.
At the Oneida 42-yard line with a 1st and 10. Quarterback Mitchell takes the snap. Here's the give. Relation trying to get out to the right side. Good job by Ruger West coming up, playing the run. It will be a gain of about 1 as Oneida forces him down the line. It will be 2nd down and 9.
Brown Strunk made that play right there.
Yeah, he took his guy right there, Mark. Drove
him 5 yards in the backfield.
Number 75, exactly right.
Now a 2nd down and 9. Mitchell from the shotgun with the wide side being to the left, and that's where his running back is set up. He fakes the gift to Relation. He's firing deep down the middle, and it's going to be complete. William Hill
took
tried
it away.
Did he take it away?
He took it away.
Let's see what they signal.
They took it away. William Hill.
Oh, if only someone had picked him to click tonight. Watch the interception by William Hill.
I'll take that, please.
Is that
My goodness.
Is that a fumble recovery, actually? Because the guy caught it first, right?
I don't know if he caught it. I think William
That's an
actually had that
interception.
sucker.
That thing bounced around, and it looked like he had it in his possession and bounced right to Hill. My goodness.
Well, you're not envious of the Indians' starting field position, but you're certainly glad that the first turnover of the game is from the Eagleton offense. So now Oneida will have 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line. That comes with 9:32 to play here in the first quarter. You see it on the Rogers Group scoreboard. Oneida with that I formation that Bo talked about. It's going to be
Drayton Wade at fullback and Ben Gilbert at the tailback.
Drayton in front of Ben Gilbert in the I formation. Lone receiver split off to the left is Keaton. Here's the give. It's going to be Gilbert through the middle to the 5. He's out to the 10. Breaking tackles to the 15 to the 20. Outside to the 25 and steps out with a First National Bank first down at the 26-yard line. A 24 first down run for Ben Gilbert.
Watch a spring. Oh, locked up on it. There it comes. Watch his block.
Actually,
that was just a nice bounce.
Just a good feel. Nice hole opened right up there off the A-gap mark. And Gilbert he strolled through that, and then he did some nifty moves to the outside, and we're in business right now.
Get your little breathing room.
Yeah.
Finds the open spot.
Indians will now operate from the pistol formation from their own 26. Here's the snap. Ryan gives to Gilbert, puts his foot in the ground, cuts inside at the 30-yard line up to the 32. And that's where he's going to be brought down here after a gain of right at 7 on first down.
Just more of the same.
Following his blocks, man. And an offensive line doing a great job. You're talking 3 or 4 yards off football right there. They're pushing them back.
Just patience, and finds that hole, shifts. It's not like he's a super shifty kid. He just finds the gap and hits it hard every single time.
Got that vision.
Yes.
2nd down and 3 from about halfway between the 32 and the 33. Indians with a heavy shift to the left. Here's the snap and the give, and a nice move to get past the first man and pick up a 1st and 10. That's going to be a First National Bank first down, and was that
Maddox Hutcherson?
Watch these shifty hips right here after he gets the handoff, guys. Like Tim called it, first man makes him miss. Whoop. Actually, he went for the quarterback, so move those sticks.
Up to the 36-yard line now for the Indians, 8:31 in the first quarter. Oneida's first possession started on their own 2. Coaches said they had a good week of practice. They felt good about this team tonight, Mark.
They sure did. Was excited about the situation that they're in.
From the pistol formation, Hutcherson, the running back, has the give, dances around, finds some room. Now he's at the 40, breaks the tackle, stretches out to the 45 to the 46, and it looks like enough for another First National Bank first down for the Indians up near midfield now.
Another just a good patient run. Lets it get set, finds a seam, pounds it.
Looked like that was designed to go left. He saw it all plugged up, bounced it to the right, and there was just a natural open hole there for him, and he got more than enough for another first down.
The Eagleton defense on their heels as they get shifted to adjust. Oneida in the pistol from their own 46-yard line. Here's the snap. Here's the give. This is going to be, is that Meredith, I believe, taking it off the right for a yard. It will be 2nd down and 9 as they get it up to the 47-yard line.
Trying to keep the backs fresh. Of course, Hutcherson and Gilbert, your starting linebackers. You're going to depend on them heavy throughout the game on defense, so trying to get a good rotation back there in the backfield.
Oneida would run heavy so far, no passing in this, and they've been moving it pretty good, so no reason to see that. But now with a 2nd down and long, 2nd and 9. This is a William Hill in motion, a little bit of a high snap. Brock Ryan pitches it out, driving to the left side, out near midfield. It's going to be a gain of 3 up to the 50-yard line. On the carry once again, Cole Meredith, and he gets the Indians to midfield. It will be 3rd down and 6.
That's what Cole Meredith brings to the table, that burst of speed. Right up in there. right up in the gap right there and picks up good yardage, about 4 yards on second down. But he can get down the field quick.
The cornerback there for Eagleton played it well. Number 2, he forced that back inside. He would not give up the outside leverage.
Oneida's got to have the 44 of Eagleton on a 3rd down and 6. Ben Gilbert, the running back now. William Hill across the formation, looking to throw for the first time tonight. Ryan, right, dances, fires. It's going to be Gilbert sliding to try to take it in. It's going to be an incomplete pass, stopping the clock with 6:23 in the first quarter. And Oneida will face a 4th down and 6 at midfield.
Promising drive, kind of stumbles right there. They had it played well and got a little bit of pressure back there in the backfield, Mark, and just kind of disappointed, but you started at your 1. You push it out to the 50, so you're going to have the field advantage again with a good punt here.
Ben Gilbert going to try to ensure the Indians do get a field position advantage. Matosian is deep at his 15-yard line. Here's the snap. Gilbert, pressure from the side from Cope. It bounces at the 20. Matosian takes it at the 14. He's up to the 20. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and that's where Eagleton will set up for their second possession of the night. 1st and 10 from their 27. We've played almost half of the first quarter. Each team is possessed. Eagleton had 1 penalty and a turnover. Oneida.
It's Halloween.
Yeah. Well, it's tomorrow's
Close
Halloween.
to, yeah. Yep. Just possessed.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. There you go. I should have played that like I did it intentionally. Wasn't thinking. Pair of running backs now to either side of the quarterback, Mason Mitchell. Matosian and Jackson Kaler. I'm sorry, not Matosian. Relation and Kaler. Relation to the right, Kaler to the left, and the give will be to Kaler. Sweeping off. He is going to be hit and dropped by Ben Gilbert for no gain.
Actually, may have been for a yard loss. Ben Gilbert just flying through. Look at this.
It is a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11.
Garden tackle. He splits the garden tackle right there. Pretty much untouched and gets in there and makes a big play.
Right there in the center of your screen if you're watching at home on this replay. Reads it well.
My goodness.
A little bit of dip of that shoulder to get by the guard, Mark. I mean, just the little things that you do to make a play.
Now Kaler splits out as a receiver, and now he comes in motion behind the formation. He'll take the pitch over to the left side, cutting up inside. He runs into some resistance at the line of scrimmage, is able to push forward for a yard, maybe 2, and the Indians doing a good job against this crafty run game of Eagleton. It'll be 3rd down and long.
Ben Gilbert was the first guy in on that. He struck that initial blow, and then Tate Shepard comes up and finishes him off.
Yes, he does. Comes right up. Ben slowed him down. Tate comes up, finishes it off, wraps up. Nice form tackle.
Yeah. Harper forced it back inside. Ben Gilbert running the line was able to get there first.
3rd down and 9. They need their own 37-yard line. Cope made the big catch on 3rd down earlier. Now here's the snap. He's looking to his left, cutting up for the pass. It's going to be incomplete. It is caught, but it's out of bounds when he comes down. He had Cope down here on the wide side of the field, but never looked this way, and so it's going to bring up a 4th and 9 and a 3 and out for the Indian defense. That's how you want to word that. So now it's 4:45 to go in the first quarter, and Oneida should get a chance at a punt return here.
Yeah, the things that they're doing in the passing game has been pretty good for Eagleton. They've had receivers open on every pass play. We were fortunate to get that interception, and that one right there just not caught along the sideline, but they got receivers running open.
Mesa Flores at his 14-yard line puts the boot to this one, and it's going to be taking a bounce. Oneida gets away from it. Maybe a slight Eagleton bounce down to the 31-yard line, and that's where the Indians will take over 1st and 10.
Go ahead, Dale.
No, that one was a high kick. Sometimes they get up in the lights. Our return folks were backing up, looked like they kind of lost it, and it kind of lands in front of them. Luckily, it didn't take a bounce, an Eagleton bounce. It kind of died.
Clock is running, as you see on your screen right now. And it should not be, by the way. I think the official did just see that.
Yeah, that's why it's still running.
Maybe not. It continues to run.
Yeah, losing time, but
a lot of time.
Oneida 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Ryan in the shotgun now. taking the snap, looking to throw. Second time tonight, fires, zips it in at the 40. The catch is made, 45-50. Downfield to the right side to the 30, and then out of bounds at around the 27-yard line. The Indians with a big pass reception, and that is Grady Keaton for big yardage for Oneida.
Just a little quick slant.
Yeah.
Takes a little hit right there, but bounces and goes.
Split the defenders, didn't he?
Throwing on first down.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
To the Oneida 28 is where it's going to be set down. I'm sorry, to the Eagleton 28. And it will be 1st and 10 as the Indians break the huddle. It was a big pass play to Grady Keaton that set up Oneida's first touchdown a week ago. This one not quite as deep. But here we are on first down. It's Ben Gilbert hopping through the first wave of defenders. He will take it for about a yard up to the 27-yard line.
Seriously?
It'll be a gain of 1. It will bring up 2nd down and 9.
Seriously?
That was way after the whistle, but
what you'll see here on the replay, and what I'm questioning is the whistles are blown right now, and then you get that. Okay.
It's actually going to be spotted for no gain here. It will be 2nd down and 10.
Only 3 of the 4 officials were looking straight at it.
Clock is inside 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oneida from the 28-yard line of Eagleton. Shotgun formation here for Brock Ryan. To the left is Gilbert. Ryan pumps, looking, going to go deep down the left side. It's going to be picked off by Mesa Flores at about the 10. Taking it on the return, he's going to get it to the 35-yard line, and then it's going to be brought down by Jackson Cross at about the 40. But it is Oneida's first turnover of the game as Mesa Flores back playing center field. You see him pick this one off.
Didn't get a step into it, and I kind of wonder, I don't know if we can play this over again if we've got it in the replay. I was trying to look for it. Kind of looked like they may have been offsides, and he may have thought he had a free play right there. Almost looks like the defender was offsides, and Brock maybe thought he had a free play. Not the case.
So now, off of the turnover, this will be Eagleton with a 1st and 10 from their 40. Mason Mitchell, the quarterback. Pair of running backs to either side. And 2 receivers left, 1 to the right on 1st and 10. Faking the give, looking to throw on first down. Down the middle, looking for Cope. It's going to be caught. Cope is going to take it to the house. It's going to be a 60-yard touchdown catch and run for Lane Cope, connecting from Mason Mitchell. And the Eagleton Royals are on the board, capitalizing on the turnover.
No safety in the middle of the field. Not sure why. I think they spread us out to the point where we just had too many to guard, Mark.
Yeah, and they had us a step the last time, and he'll come up and made a great play on it when we intercepted it and got it down on the 1. They got us again there. They threw it over our head.
So Eagleton grabs the lead with 2:20 to play in the first quarter. And now the extra point attempt for the Royals. Snap, the hold, the kick is on the way, and this kick is good. Timeout on the field, your score, it is Eagleton 7, Oneida 0.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Eagleton College and Career Academy. The Indians turn it over, and Eagleton, in one play, strikes for 60 yards and a touchdown. Mitchell to Cope. The extra point from Braylon Stevens is good, and now a 7-0 lead here in a region championship game. At home, Eagleton gets a little chance to exhale and play with a lead now defensively, and the Indians will take over with a key drive for the offense.
I'm not sure. You can see there on the screen there's a conversation being had by the official and the kicker, and they're talking about alignment. I'm not sure what question the kicker had, so that might pique the interest of the Oneida team.
That this could be an onside.
That's like we're standing straight up.
That's
Look at that ball.
Yeah, I mean, just something that's odd in this situation.
All right. They're going to kick it here. It is a squib kick, and the Indians pick it up at the 29-yard line, push it out to the 33, and that is where Oneida's going to be stacked up and stopped here. That was Hutcherson. No, sorry, that was A.J. Harper who picked it up and returned it. Oneida will have good field position here from their own 33-yard line with a 1st and 10, but now down 7-0. A reminder, we will have playoff football 1 week from tonight at Dr. M.E. Thompson Field, Jim May Stadium. It will be either West Green or Cumberland Gap coming to town. Oneida, a chance to win the region and have 2 home playoff games. But as we said, they're down 7-0 here early, and now the offense will be tasked with an answer. 1 receiver split wide to the right, 1 wide to the left, double tight end set. And now from the pistol formation, Brock Ryan takes a high snap, hands it off. Ben Gilbert working to his left, stretches up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on 1st down and bring up a 2nd down and 8.
And there's a high snap on this play, John, and it throws the timing off just enough. Right there, it gives time a little bit more penetration in there to get to him, and that could have been a bigger gainer, I believe, with a good snap.
Yeah, in the last couple of weeks, that's been a little bit of an issue, the high snap. Brock's handled it tremendously well.
He has.
But it's throwing the timing off for what you want to do.
Once again from the pistol now on 2nd down and 8 from the 35-yard line. Ryan brings Waylon Hill in motion across the formation to the wide side, takes the snap, quick pass out to the right. Grady Keaton, I think it's incomplete.
Correct.
Thinking about taking off with the run before wrapping the catch up. And it's going to be stopping the clock now with 1:23 in the first quarter, and it's 3rd down and 8. Oneida has to have their own 43 for a fresh set of downs.
And that's super unfortunate because we had numbers out there, and if they'd have blocked that up the way it looked, if he'd have got the outside with his speed, that could have been a possibility of a heavy gainer for Oneida. So now you're 3rd and long. They're going to be pinning ears back thinking you're in pass mode.
William, Whalen, and Grady Keaton split to the right. That's the wide side of the field from the shotgun, Brock Ryan. He will roll right just a little bit. Now he's going to fire deep down the right side. He's got Grady Keaton going up and reeling it in, but it's going to be incomplete, they say. He did not reel it in. It's going to be dropped. It trickles away down inside the 30-yard line, so it will be 4th down and 8. Oneida will be forced to punt here after a 3 and out.
That's one he brings down 9 out of 10 times, but not tonight. And that's tough for Oneida. They needed that play right there, something positive to happen. Now you're giving it right back to Eagleton, and this is dangerous territory right here. You got to depend on your defense to turn them away.
Matosian is back at his 27-yard line. Ben Gilbert stands at his 23, set to punt this one away.
Got to be deliberate here if you're Gilbert. He's a little slow.
Here's the snap. Gilbert gets it away. Matosian started in on it, drops it. It's a loose football.
The ball's still loose.
Oneida's not able to recover it. Matosian gets back on it. William Hill close in the area, just couldn't reel it in.
Thought he had a chance, did Hill. He was down there. Those Hill boys are notorious on special teams to be the first one down. And look, this is how close. It almost like he went to kick it. Almost like he wanted to kick it away. But as it was, we pushed it right back into his arms, did Oneida. That close to a big play.
So from the 26-yard line, it's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Royals. Mitchell, quarterback with a running back to either side. Kaler to his left and relation to his right. 2 receivers left. Matosian and Mesa Flores. Cope to the right, and Mesa Flores with an equipment issue is going to have to come off for this play. He'll be replaced by Daniel Cole. So 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 31-yard line. Here's the snap. Give relation. Trying to sweep out to the right. Trying to get around the Oneida defense, but they take him down behind the line. A.J. Harper's back there for a tackle for loss.
Nice flow to the ball right here by A.J. Harper. Watch him just slide as it goes down the line. Just keep sliding, and then all of a sudden, bam, comes out of nowhere.
He set the edge very nice all night long. He's forced a couple of plays back inside that have been cleaned up by others. Solid play.
Pushes it back to the 24-yard line now with a 2nd down and 12. Relation comes set to the right. Kaler becomes a slot receiver here to the right side, wide side of the field, but the pass will be over to the left, falls incomplete. Trying to go for Cole up there, and it stops the clock with 19 seconds in the first quarter, and Eagleton is facing a 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, you know, and Oneida, good job defensively to this point, but the passing game has been what has scared me so far tonight with Eagleton. They've spread you out. They got 4 and 5 wide, and it really makes you thin in the middle. Your linebackers got to play good depths. Your corners got to lock up.
Or you got to get some pressure. That would help. So we'll see. He is
which we haven't been able to do.
Quarterback on his own in the backfield. Click lines up to the right side. Here's the snap. Quarterback does have pressure. He's trying to set up a screen. Cope makes the catch. Couple of Indians with chances. They stay with it. And now Cope slips the tackles and brings it up to the 35-yard line and very close to 1st down yardage. Where did he go out of bounds?
I believe he's got it.
He's got it. It's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Wow.
On what was a 3rd down and 12. I think he picked up 14.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go for that flag right here, the official horse collar right there, maybe.
Well, he let go. He let go and then finished with a pull on the underside. But what a nice play call. And if you're the defense, you got to recognize that, especially since Oneida does a lot of screening themselves.
Gain of 15 on that screen play, and now 1st and 10, Eagleton at their own 38-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Quarterback Mitchell. Shotgun, takes the snap, gives Relation, trying the middle, and it's a face mask against the Indians here.
Yeah, it rubbed across the face mask. Probably be a 5-yard variety.
Oh my goodness.
It's going to be a 15-yarder.
Foul?
So that'll move it across the 50 to the Oneida 47-yard line here with 2.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
I guess.
He got him.
I mean, it never even closed. It just rubbed. That's harsh.
They watched to see about the head turn, I believe.
I didn't think it was poisonous, though.
Wow.
I agree with Mark. The head snap is probably what brought that about. Moves it to the Oneida. Well, I said 47. Wow. They're going to the 45.
Keep on walking.
Marked it from the 40.
17-yard penalty.
Well, they marked it from the 40 because that's where he was tackled.
Oh, is that a spot foul? Oh, that's where he was tackled. I got you.
They marked it on after the play was over.
So 1st and 10. Clock rewinds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We'll take the break after 1 from Eagleton. It is the Eagleton Royals 7, the Oneida Indians 0.
Scenic Foods is about freshness. With meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings. As well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
A local bank puts its customers first. A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Welcome back to Eagleton Village, a region championship on the line, and the Eagleton Royals in control in this first half right now. They have the momentum. They have the football. They're at the Oneida 45-yard line. They also have the lead, 7-0, as you see your Rogers Group scoreboard. So Oneida just gave up a 3rd and 12 conversion at the end of the first quarter and then had a face mask penalty. So, again, Eagleton is rolling right now, and now it's got to find a way to stop them. They're at the 45-yard line of the Indians from the shotgun. Mitchell takes the snap, looking left, fires the pass out. It's going to be complete to Meza Flores, but the Indians rally for the tackle back at the 48-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. It will be second down 13.
But they've got the right idea, guys. They're getting their playmakers the ball in space and letting them do the work out there on the edge. And up until that point, they've done a pretty good job of it.
The quarterback knows where he's going. He's not making reads. He's not going through progressions. He's taking the snap and he's getting it out of there. He's not going to let pressure. So Oneida's got to do a good job of blanketing the receivers.
Mitchell brings a man in motion, taking the snap, fakes the give, now gives to Relation, dots to the left, and now he's up the left sideline to the 35-30, 25-20, taken out of bounds by Grady Keaton as he gets inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. That was a nice run for Relation here. Watch him take that first stab and go.
Yeah, I thought we had some pretty good pressure in there. Unfortunately, kind of got stuffed up, but
looked
wow.
like we may have had a slant on the front on the defensive line going the other way, and we slanted and it made it for an easy block out there, and pushed all them guys over back to our side of the field, and he just got the corner.
Yep.
Got some speed.
Now at the 17 with a 1st and 10, Mitchell from the shotgun. Eagleton already leading 7-0. Here's the snap. The give. Relation off the left side again to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagleton. This is Colton Relation on the 17-yard scamper, and now a 2-score lead for the Royals here at home.
Just blocked up nice.
Sure did. Got it underneath the defensive end and then cut it back outside, and great play by Eagleton. We better wake up, Oneida.
Yeah, I
Better
started
wake
to
up.
say, is it just me or are we a little flat?
11:04 in the first quarter, and now the extra point attempt from Braylon Stevens. Here is the snap, the hold, the kick from Stevens is no good. And so, timeout on the field, 11:04 in the first half. It's Eagleton 13, Oneida 0.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Welcome back to Eagleton. 11:04 to play in this first half, and the Royals out to a 13-0 lead now. Here early in the second. The Indians are slated to get the ball to start the second half. Eagleton was stopped on their first drive. The Indians, first drive pretty good. Started from their 2, got out to midfield, but it kind of choked back from there, and now Oneida's looking to regain their offensive magic that they had going in the early moments of that first drive here. Going to have to find it. Down 13-0. Kick.
Out of bounds.
It's going to go out of bounds, so it'll be good starting field position for the Indians.
Yeah, you're looking for a response. You got to have a response right here if you're Oneida.
Got to wake up.
It's Meza Flores on the kickoff.
And back to your point you made early, Tim, maybe it was in pregame, maybe it was right as we were getting ready to kick this off, I'm not sure, but turnovers, penalties, they get magnified, and those things have kind of hung big in the first quarter and up to where we are here in the second quarter. Oneida's had several penalties. Of course, we turned it over and as we were going deep into opponent's territory, and those things come back to haunt you.
So 1st and 10 Indians from their own 35-yard line. Ryan will be in the shotgun with Gilbert to his left, 1 receiver to the right, 2 receivers left, wing back to the left. Here's the snap. Looking to fire it out there. It's going to be complete to Drayton Wade. Wade taking it up to the 40-yard line, still driving on his feet forward. And Drayton Wade, nice job of picking up about 11 yards on first down. It's a First National Bank first down for Big Red.
Yep, Big Red. He got to churning out there. They got that football and had a couple of good blocks right there, but he ran through two would-be tacklers there on the end and picked up the first down.
Physicality.
Yeah,
that's
man.
what we've been lacking here in the first half from this Oneida bunch is a little bit of physicality. And number 40 right there, he's willing to dish out a little bit of it as he drags three blue, black jerseys, whatever they are.
So now at the 46-yard line, snap, give. Ben Gilbert tries the left, got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. It'll be second down and a long 10 here. Clock will tick with 10:15 in the first half. Oneida trailing 13-0.
Blew that up from the beginning.
Yeah, they see number 2 back there, and they're up 13-0. So they can play defense a little bit differently, and by that I mean they can take some risks. They can gamble a little bit. So they're plugging it up, and they're just daring us to throw the football.
Now from their own 46-yard line from the shotgun. Tight set for the Indians. Here's the snap. Ryan looking to throw. Good blocking. Fires down. Grady Key.
Oh,
great catch.
Goodness.
Double clutching, bringing it in down inside the 30-yard line to the 29. It's a First National Bank first down.
He said, Brock, let me make up for that one I dropped a few minutes ago by making an even better catch.
Watch him
My
tap
goodness.
this and bring it in.
What a play. Fingertips. Yep. Just by the fingertips, man. Great catch, great throw.
What a weapon.
Yeah.
Goodness. To the 29-yard line, Indians with 9:25 to go in the first quarter trying to answer here as they've fallen behind by 2 scores. Again, a tight set, shotgun formation for Brock Ryan. Takes the snap, pitches to William Hill, sweeping around the left side. Picks up a couple of blocks, gets to the 25, spins off the initial tackle down to the 21-yard line and to the 20. And that's going to be about a 9-yard gain on the ground for William Hill.
Just a nice little setup here. Of course, we showed the same formation as the last where we threw it down the seam, and this time just a little, that is a pass out in front.
Correct.
Around the end, and nice job by the Oneida offense.
Sets up like a jet motion. He's coming and pitching him the football in front of him like that. Great
Indians
play.
now with a 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line of Eagleton. Pistol formation, Gilbert, the running back, behind Ryan. That was Drayton Wade in motion. The snap, the give. Gilbert needs a yard. Tries to work to his left. Initially
Still
didn't have
going.
it. Keeps driving for the first down to the 15-yard line. It is a First National Bank first down on a 5-yard run.
That just won't to, boys.
It is. Absolutely.
Yeah, we let number 51 and number 20 squirt through, but he did the rest, got the first down plus some.
Down to the 14, actually. So it is 1st and 10 Indians at the 14 of Eagleton at the 8-minute mark of this first quarter. You see the Rogers Group scoreboard. Oneida down 2 scores, trying to do something about it here. From the shotgun formation, Brock Ryan, receiver split wide to the left. And now this shift, Ben Gilbert moves from left to right in that shotgun. It's the snap. A little bit high, he gives to Gilbert. He takes it up the middle, shading to the right. Got about a yard down to the 13. It will be 2nd down and 9.
It looked like we had it blocked well, and then we released them.
They at the last minute, they kind of crept some more up. You got 5-man and then basically 7-man front, and we just,
Yeah, our right guard missed it.
Yeah, he did. Completely.
He sure did. That's all right.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9. And again, from the shotgun, now Maddox Hutcherson, the running back, standing to the right of Brock Ryan. Again, this tight set, that's Grady Keaton across the formation. Here's the snap. Ryan looking to throw. Stops. Now he's going to roll to his left. Cuts it back up inside. Stretches inside the 10-yard line to the 9. And that will be a gain of about 4 on 2nd down and bring up a 3rd down and 5 for the Indians at the 9-yard line.
Yep. There was no pressure off that left side at all.
It almost looked like if he could have got to the outside, he might have walked that thing in.
If Brylan had known to block that guy in, I think you're right. But I think Brock made the right move because I don't think he was going to get around that.
That's it.
3rd down and 5. Oneida needs the 4-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap and a whistle and a flag.
Going to call early move.
Early 3rd and 9 now.
3rd and 10, actually. We'll move it back to the 14. So a 3rd and 5 becomes a 3rd and 10. That's the same play William Hill had the run on earlier for about 9. This time, Oneida moves early, draws the flag, and with 6:18 to play in this first half, we'll have to get to the 4-yard line for a fresh set of downs. 3rd and 10 from the 14.
You don't need it all. I mean, this is, to me, it's 2-down territory, down 2 scores before halftime. I know you got your field goal kicker over there that's pretty good, but I think you need 6 here.
Hutcherson, the running back, to the left of Ryan on 3rd down and 10. Brock takes the snap, dropping back. He's pressured, and now he is going to have a flag come in. Is this a hold in attempting to keep them off of Brock is my concern. It happened back at the 29 if it was.
It kind of looked like the only ones there were defenders and Brock. Was there a face mask?
28. I don't know. It's at the 28-yard line.
I'm getting
right there.
It is a face mask.
But it's a 5-yarder.
How in the world can that be a 5-yarder?
But is it from the spot or is it from the line of scrimmage?
It'll be from the line of scrimmage.
They're not going to mark it there, though. It makes all the sense in the world that the last one on Oneida.
They are, John.
Yeah.
You didn't even give them a chance.
I didn't.
It's going to be 3rd and 5. So Oneida had the penalty of false start. This penalty really bailed the Indians out, though.
Let's go back to you and Mark's point about the head movement. His head got pulled down. So I'm going to say booyah on that. That's right. I said
Look it up.
I said it.
Okay. So at the 9-yard line now, the Indians can once again run a 3rd down and 5. We tick down toward the 5-minute mark is when this play will likely take place as the Indians get the call in from the sideline, break the huddle.
If you go past, it's got to be something quick.
And it will be Hutcherson to the left of Brock Ryan, a tight set from the shotgun. Oneida from the 9. Here's the snap. Fakes to give to William Hill. Rolling right, fires into the end zone. Touchdown Indians. Drayton Wade on the play action, and Oneida answers.
Boy, that was a pretty play, man.
That was beautiful.
The flow going left, comes back, he rolls, boots out to the right, man, and just throws a beautiful
Look
pass.
at the excellent fake right there. It beat everybody over, and that's just a drop in the bucket right there.
That Kevin's picked the click. Brock dropped it right in there.
It's one of those as a quarterback. Can you imagine? I got
A.J. Harper to hold. Hey, the all-important extra point.
Absolutely.
For Amarian Kidd. Here's the snap, the hold. The kick from Kidd is on the way, and this kick is good. The Indians, with 5:01 to play in the first half, cut it to 6. It's Eagleton 13, Oneida 7.
Nice response.
Welcome back to Eagleton. The Oneida Indians come up with the answer that everyone in orange was hoping for, a touchdown and an extra point. A drive that went really well until it didn't on a couple of penalties. Oneida hurt themselves, but then Eagleton's penalty saved the Oneida drive. The Indians convert the touchdown on a play-action pass to Drayton Wade from Brock Ryan, and now Oneida, down by 6, will kick it off to the Royals. Oneida set to get the ball to start the second half, and the Indians' defense is going to try to keep it right where it is right here. Kidd, short strides to the football, high end-over-ending kick, fielded at the 31, up to the 35-yard line, out to the 40, and brought down at the 42. Royals' up man on that is Daniel Cole. So it will be 1st and 10 Royals. 4:56 to play in this first half. and Oneida down 6.
What? I assume that was by design, that
yes,
little pooch
and
kick?
you've seen the Eagleton coach running up the sideline telling his guy to scoot up, here it comes. So they knew that play was coming.
Now from the shotgun, Mitchell with Kaler and Relation to each side. They hit on some big runs earlier. Now Kaler going to try to hit a big run, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Ben Gilbert, Maddox Hutcherson both in there on this one.
Tate Shepard
Tate
as
Tate
well.
also in there as well, yeah.
Tate called into heavy duty here tonight in the absence of Jesse Zachary. It's a 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line for Eagleton. Shepard, a freshman, stepping in, doing a nice job, though. Mitchell from the shotgun with 3 receivers to his right. The wide side of the field takes the snap, fires the pass to Mesa Flores, and he sheds 1 tackle and now makes a nice move and is going to be taken down inside the 20-yard line, down inside the 15 to the 10. And finally it is Tate Shepard racing down on the play and finally cleaning that up with a tackle, but not before Mesa Flores takes it all the way down to the 8.
Yeah, just he ate us alive. And big kid threw it out there, just a little quick throw out, and he got the other 60.
A.J. Harper slowed him down, and Tate Shepard cleaned it up. But now at the 8-yard line, Eagleton trying to answer real quick to that Oneida touchdown. Here's the snap and the give, sweeping around the left side. It's going to be Kaler, and he is going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. Kaler, strong run, 8 yards, and Eagleton back on the board just like that.
Wow.
Rode him like a horse into the end zone, wasn't able to bring him down. Good, strong run by the Eagleton back.
Just doing what they want on offense, and our defense just doesn't have an answer tonight, and I can't believe I'm saying that. Played so well defensively, and this is just the first half, so hopefully we'll make some adjustments and get this thing reeled in, but we got 3:51 to make an answer.
Jackson Kaler with the touchdown. Now Braylon Stevens to add the extra point for Eagleton. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick is going to be good, and with 3:51 to play in the first half, your score is Eagleton 20, Oneida 7.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Welcome back to Eagleton. The Royals on a quick drive downfield and a quick score. Kaler caps it off with a touchdown. Mesa Flores had a big reception and run on this one, and he'll kick it off for the Royals, who have pushed their lead back out to 13. It is 20-7. And Mesa Flores going to take a long run at this one.
Done missed about every kickoff thus far.
And here's the kick. Mesa Flores, high end-over-ending kick. Oneida fielding at the 8. Now up to the 10, to the 15. It's Grady Keaton out to the 20. He makes a move inside to the 25. Going to be brought down at about the 26-yard line, maybe the 27, and that's where the Indians will set up 1st and 10. 3:43 remaining, and both teams with all timeouts. Oneida slated to get the ball to start the second half. What the Indians would really like to have is a good time-consuming touchdown drive and then go to the half.
Yeah, we need to have an answer right here.
Yep.
Have an answer.
Yep, get an answer right here. The answer being a touchdown before halftime, knowing that you get the ball to start the third quarter, and you know that you're right back in this thing. Make it a ball game.
Ryan from the shotgun with Gilbert to his left, taking the snap, looking to throw on 1st and 10. Ben Gilbert makes the catch, but he is hit by Cope at the point of catch and is shaken up here back at the 17-yard line.
You got to have a block on the outside, at least one, to make this work. And we didn't get it.
Being in a prone position there, hit.
I mean, nobody even went for the defender. It's like nobody else had the play call but Ben and the quarterback.
Lost 8 on that play.
I believe we just missed a block.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we just missed a block. He underneath got outside of him and was just made a good play. You know?
And being up 20-7, you can gamble like that on the outside if you're a corner. But if he doesn't make that play, it may go for a big gain as well. So you got to tip your cap to Eagleton right now.
Gilbert.
They're the aggressor. They're the ones bringing it to us right now to this point.
Gilbert coming off the field there.
That's not a great sign for Oneida.
Second down and 18, another negative sign for the Indians. They'll snap it from their 18. They got to have their 36 for a first down. It is 2nd and 18 from the shotgun now. This is going to be 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Drayton Wade, the tight end, shifts to the right side. Brock Ryan looking. Pressure from Click. Ryan fires it ahead to Drayton Wade. He makes the catch and extends up to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 2. It will bring up a 3rd down and 16 now for the Indians.
Same young man again as Cope.
I mean,
flying to the ball.
Eagleton's living on every play, guys. I mean, they're playing every play like it's the last play in a championship game. And guess what? It is for a championship.
But instead
they're emotional.
We rolled outside that, and he should have stepped up. He should have stepped up in the pocket instead of rolling outside the block.
We've got a Farm Bureau timeout. We'll take the same. 2:48 first half. It's Eagleton 20, Oneida 7.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Welcome back to Eagleton. It is 3rd down and 16 for the Oneida Indians. They'll snap it from the 20. They got to have their own 36 out of an Oneida an Eagleton timeout. This is going to be Brock Ryan from the shotgun, looking to throw, dropping back. Now he's flushed. A flag comes in as Ryan's going to be slung down inside the 5, back at about the 2-3 yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be hold, and they're going to decline this thing, and we're going to have it 4th down right at the 5 or maybe inside.
I think they're going to mark him at the 6.
Yep, that appears it's going to be outside the 5-yard line, Bo. And it's a hold against the Indians that is declined, so it will be 4th down for Oneida to punt, and the return man is going to be Wyatt Matosian. So with 2:41 to go, Eagleton with 2 timeouts, and they're about to get the football back already with a 13-point lead.
They may be looking for a kill shot right here before halftime, guys. I mean,
I would if I was there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
but you also, you need to start maybe running a little bit of quick hit stuff instead of waiting for stuff to set up so far downfield. And I know that it was a.
Oh, and now we just got a delay, I'm pretty sure.
The Indians did.
Ben Gilbert is back there.
Yeah, that's good to see him back.
That's good.
Do they have too many?
It is an illegal substitution against Eagleton.
Yeah, they got 12 out there still. Might want to take one of those guys off.
They sure do.
If they want to take 2 of them off, I'm fine with that.
Ain't no wonder we're not winning. They're all gone, guys.
So 2:24 to go. Now
you saying
Ben
they just now figured it out?
You can't play against a team with 13.
Ben Gilbert stands right at the goal line now to take this one and punt it away. Matosian just across the 50. Here's the snap. Gilbert gets the punt away. Matosian, fair catch. Call it.
Get
fumbled,
on it!
And the Indians slide onto it. It's Waylon Hill who comes up with the turnover at the 41.
One of them Hill boys.
One of them Hill boys got down there and made a play. You knew it was going to, be one of them down there on the tackle or doing something like that. Great play on special teams. by
Oh, my
Waylon
goodness. That's just beautiful.
Close
Beautiful
to it
work.
earlier, William was, and Waylon seals the deal, so he'll brag
make,
about that to his brother.
He'll make
right?
mention. That's how you do it.
At the 41-yard line, what will the Indians do with this new life they've been given? They've got 2 timeouts, a fresh set of downs at the 41 of Eagleton in a 13-point game.
Not a new life. It's a gift.
I think we got all 3
Three
still.
timeouts, sorry. Thank you, Bo. From the shotgun, tight set, here is the snap, and it's going to be a pitch to William Hill. He's hit and brought down. As you said, John, they're ready to gamble right now, and they're picking up stops on the gamble. This is Cody Lewis.
I think we played that play out, I'm pretty sure. I mean, yeah, it's just a straight read of the guy in motion, and he ate us up.
A loss of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 15 with 1:40 in ticking here in this first half. And Oneida on 2nd down and 15. Got to have the 31. Here's Ryan dropping back. He's hit as he fires it, and it's going to be incomplete, looking for Drayton Wade over on the right side.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he got his arm hit or the ball tipped right there, and we got a.
I think Cade Chambers
It is. It's our center.
Up. Yep, he's shaking up. And there's time on the field. We'll take the same with 1:24 in the first half. It's Eagleton 20, Oneida 7.
Relive the moments that made history, on the field, in the gym, and across our community. From thrilling game-winning plays to unforgettable graduations, SFN has over 1,600 videos ready to watch anytime. Join sfn.tv for just $4.99 a month and unlock decades of local memories. Want to own a piece of history? Visit sfn.tv for digital downloads and DVDs of your favorite events. Subscribe or shop today at sfn.tv, your home for local sports and community memories.
Welcome back to Eagleton. The Indians recovered a muffed punt. Waylon Hill did that, but in 2 plays have moved backwards 5 yards, so it's a 3rd down and 15 for the Indians. They've got to have the 31-yard line of Eagleton. 1:24 to play in this one. Oneida with all 3 timeouts. Eagleton has 2. Indians lost their center, Cade Chambers, on that last play, so
Brylan Strunk will move over to center.
All right. From the shotgun, this will be Brock Ryan bringing Keaton in motion. Taking the snap, dropping back. Ryan, flush from the pocket, now looks down the middle. It's going to be intercepted by Cope. Cope is going to be taken down at the 47-yard line, but Cope kind of lay in wait for that one, and he comes up with the interception, and it will be Eagleton at their own 47-yard line now with 56 seconds to go.
Never looked anywhere else, did Brock, and had a couple of receivers in the same location. That makes it easy to guard, and this
4 defenders.
Yeah,
right there on the.
Yeah.
So now Eagleton.
You get in a passing situation, and that's what can happen.
Mark talked about Eagleton hoping for a kill shot. Here is Mitchell. Early motion from the left receiver. They don't call it. Mesa Flores down.
And he pushes off there.
And he's taken out of bounds by Keaton. He did get an early start. Kevin, can you show that one again? Watch Flores at the bottom take off before the snap.
Oh, my goodness.
And then he also
pushes off.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a push right here. Yep, little subtle, but.
Yeah, that may be in a good non-call there on the end, but that certainly was a false start.
Well, it's not going to change anything. Now from the 21-yard line, low snap, Mitchell hands it off, and this is Relation sweeping around the left side. They'll keep him in bounds, and, they're stopping the clock.
Eagleton called timeout on sideline.
Okay.
Yeah, they're,
Farm Bureau timeout.
Wow.
We'll take the break. Your score, Eagleton 20, Oneida 7.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
for you.
Welcome back to Eagleton. The Farm Bureau timeout. Nick Price, agency manager. Give him a call at 569-5118.
So a Thursday night region championship game, and Eagleton is the momentum, has the lead and the football at the Oneida 19-yard line with a 2nd down and 8. Mitchell from the shotgun, relation to his right. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw and firing for the back of the end zone. On the right side, it is going to be flagged down.
I think he called it anyway.
Another flag down. It might be pass interference and then followed by unsportsmanlike from them.
So it's a do-over?
It's a touchdown for Cope.
Yeah, I thought he caught it.
So Cope catches the touchdown.
We'll see what happens.
Job, Kevin.
Well, they didn't signal the touchdown in time, so 38 seconds in the first half, and now
this is going to be huge right here.
Yep.
I think they're going to keep the touchdown on the board.
Pass interference is declined by the defense.
And unsportsmanlike call against Eagleton after the play.
So
they'll do it on the kickoff.
With 38 seconds, I'd go ahead and do it on the extra point.
But if he's been doing that little squibber, you got to remember that may get you good field position.
We'll see. It's going to be pass interference against the Indians declined, a touchdown for Eagleton. And now a dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Royals.
Yep, they're going to do it on the kickoff.
And they're going to do it on the kickoff.
I mean,
Oneida does have 3 timeouts.
He boomed the last one, so kickoff that is.
So now Stevens for the extra point for Eagleton here with 38 seconds to play. It's a 19-point game right now. The snap, the hold, the kick is blocked by Oneida. So it stays a 19-point game. We take the break with your score, Eagleton 26, Oneida 7.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
Welcome back to Eagleton. It is 26-7, 38 seconds to play in the first half, and so Eagleton will kick it off from their 25-yard line. Oneida with 3 timeouts. And Mesa Flores, who has kicked it out of bounds. He has kicked it really well on the last kickoff.
Squibbed it. He's done everything.
Seems like we've had a kind of a mixed bag from him. But he will kick it off here.
Straight up.
And so, Bo, it was the right call not to take that penalty on the extra point. They missed it anyway. So here's Mesa Flores making his way to kick this football off from the 25. And it will be Grady Keaton from the 21 up to the 25 to the 30-yard line. Outside 35, now to the 40. Dancing up the sideline. He is hit.
Come on.
Felt like it was out of bounds there. You can be the judge on this. Was Grady out of bounds on the last hit?
Way out of bounds.
Well, he stepped out before right there.
Out.
He's out. Yeah, that should have been a penalty.
I mean, he hit him past the white. He was over in the green past the white.
So the Indians from their 41-yard line.
Only 3 officials saw that.
Down 19 with 3 timeouts from the shotgun. Brock Ryan, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Taking the snap, rolling to his left. Brock fires. It's going to skip incomplete. Drayton Wade, kind of the safety outlet there, and It will stop the clock with 23 seconds to play.
Yeah, you probably got to get it to Drayton quicker and let him get upfield. Again, you got 3 receivers within about 10 yards of each other over there. Makes it easy to guard.
So now 2nd down and 10 from their own 41-yard line. And here's Ryan taking the snap, bobbles it. Ryan gets back on it.
Let's just go.
And the Indians are going to take a timeout here. And we will take the same. With 16.7 seconds to play in the first half, your score, Eagleton 26, Oneida 7.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Welcome back to Eagleton. 19-point game. The Indians will have a 3rd down and 17. Thanks, Bo. They got to have the Eagleton 49. 16 seconds on the clock. Oneida does have 2 timeouts. They called a timeout to put this in here. And let's see what they dial up. It is going to be Ryan from the shotgun, taking the snap, dropping back, stepping forward. Fires. It's going to be Drayton Wade making the catch, turning, taking it up the left sideline to the 40 and knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Good job by Drayton. It'll be a First National Bank first down, but Wade appears to be shaken up.
He's up moving now.
Oneida at the 38 with 6.7 seconds. You might have 2 plays left here if you have a really quick first one.
I agree with that. Out of bounds.
Yeah, usually out of bounds stops the clock. Indians are going to take a timeout here to talk about this first down play to come. We'll take the same. Your score, Eagleton 26, Oneida 7.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Eagleton after the Farm Bureau timeout. Farm Bureau, Nick Price, Agency Manager, 569-5118.
Indians out of the timeout with 6.7 seconds remaining. They'll snap it from the Eagleton 38-yard line. Called a timeout to discuss this. The snap, Brock Ryan. Quick hook on the left side and taken out of bounds by Waylon Hill. Now to the 29. That would be a 46. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Maybe another
another
timeout
possible.
here, Tim.
All right, another timeout. We'll find out. 2.7 seconds to play. Eagleton 26, Oneida 7.
This Christmas, give the ultimate gift for the true fan in your life, the IHSN 2025 football season video collection. Every game, every highlight, every moment from this year's Indians and Highlanders football season, all preserved in a retro VHS-style flash drive case, complete with bonus digital access. Available exclusively at Trophy Masters, your one-stop shop for custom shirts, plaques, hats, magnets, and more. Pick up your collector's drive today for just $49.95 and take $5 off anything else in the store when you buy one. Trophy Masters, making memories last, one award at a time.
And welcome back after a Nick Price Farm Bureau timeout. 569-5118.
Indians with one final play if there is no penalty. It's going to be from the shotgun, Brock Ryan. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Taking the snap, dropping back. Ryan trying to buy time. Now he's going to fire it down the middle of the end zone. It is going to be incomplete, and that's the end of the first half. We go to halftime. The Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report is coming up. Your score is Eagleton 26, Oneida 7.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Scenic Foods is about freshness. With meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
When you need physical therapy, don't just think of sports injuries and post-operative care. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we treat patients in all stages of life and with a wide variety of symptoms, from vertigo and headaches to hip pain and plantar fasciitis. The next time you need physical therapy, think South Fork Physical Therapy. From head to toe, we are here to help you.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
This is the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report.
Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Ameriprise Advisors can provide personalized, goal-based advice to help you feel more confident about your financial future. Call Vantage Point Financial Planning, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, at 423-569-5055. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back to Maryville. And at halftime, it's the Oneida Indians 7, the Eagleton Royals 26. John L., tell us a little bit about the first half of Bo.
Well, it pretty much shows there on your screen at 26-7 for Eagleton. And Bo, Oneida, some things went our way early,
yes,
but we couldn't capitalize. And you got to credit Eagleton with most of that. But our defense is struggling right now to control their offense, and then our offense for Oneida is struggling to do much of anything. We've got 7 on the board, and we've done some nice things, but with this lead that Eagleton has, they're just pinning their ears back, and they're coming.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talked about it, and Mark talked about it before the game. Right now, Eagleton, we knew they were going to try to go through the air, and they have been very successful going through the air right now. They've sort of picked and chose where they wanted to go through the air, and they're 8 of 11 right now. We'll talk about that here in a little bit when we go into the statistics, but they're 8 of 11 through the air right now for 195 yards, by far the most anybody has thrown on a Mark Martin defense this season. And right now we just don't have an answer for that offense. We've had a couple of good breaks go our way. We had the pick earlier on, but nothing ended up coming from it points-wise. We had the muff punt that we were able to recover. Unfortunately, nothing came from that. Right now we've got to take those breaks that we're getting, and we have to make sure that we're converting once we get back onto the ball like that. Right now, Oneida just failing to really get anything going when it comes to getting, or, once they get that ball back every single time.
And Cope, I think Cope's got 2 receiving touchdowns, and I'm not trying to steal any of your thunder, but he's got to be close to 100 yards.
He's got over 100.
Okay, so there you go. And then Mesa Flores, he's a big guy, and they're putting him in good matchups against a smaller defender. They're moving him all over the field, and he's just making us look a little bit pedestrian out there in the secondary.
I think that's a great word for it.
And they are taking it to us right now, both physically and they're into the game. They're emotional about it. Oneida is not. They're flat and they're not as physical. Credit Eagleton with what we're seeing so far, guys. There's still a half to play. Anything can happen, but it's going to have to turn around quick. Oneida gets the ball to start the thing in the third quarter. We need points, and we need them desperately, and that's the way they need to play. They need to play with some desperation coming out here in the second half if they want to have a chance. And guys, let's just say it again. This ain't just for seeding next week. This is for a region championship right here. It's right in front of us. We got to have to play, and we got some ground to make up.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. We're going to take a 2-minute break here on the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. When we return, Bo Kid's going to catch us up on all the stats from the first half right after this.
Vigilance Security and Technology offers cutting-edge security solutions tailored for industrial, commercial, and residential spaces. With our 4K resolution cameras, expert installation, and comprehensive networking services, you'll experience unparalleled clarity and peace of mind. Secure your future with the team that goes the extra mile. Call Vigilance today. 423-286-3533.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to our Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. We're going to take about a couple of minutes here and enjoy the Eagleton Marching Band.
Kevin. Apparently, Kevin is walking over that way. Trying to see where they're heading to right there. Unfortunately, not a whole lot of excitement over there on the sidelines right now for Oneida. Wish we could see a little bit more, but looks like we got one though. Trying to see who that young man is. Ah, I got you.
This is your town of Oneida fan of the game. And of course, this is going to be the last one so far this year. We had one for every game this year. Gave out the swag bags. Yeah, this is what your fan of the game gets. This is very, very impressive.
Topher Bell is your town of Oneida fan of the game this evening.
Congratulations to Topher Bell.
Yeah, let's take a look first for Eagleton. They have 11 first downs in the first half, 12 carries for 65 yards, 8 of 11 through the air for 195 yards. So 23 total plays, 260 yards of offense right now for the Royals. Here in this one, led on the ground by Colton Relation. He's got 8 carries for 56 yards and a score. Jackson Kaler also has 4 carries for 9 yards and a score. Mason Mitchell through the air, 8 of 11 for $195 with 2 touchdowns and an interception. Lane Cope, young man, has been a terror for the Royals this evening. 4 catches for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns right now. Noel Meza Flores also with 3 catches for 78 yards, and Wyatt Matosian has 1 catch for 13. For the Indians, they have 10 first downs in the first half, 14 carries for 40 yards, 10 of 18 through the air for 120 yards, but 2 interceptions. 32 plays on the night for 160 yards right now for the Indians, led on the ground by Ben Gilbert. He's got 7 carries for 40 yards on the night. Maddox Hutcherson has 2 for 13. Cole Meredith has 2 for 4 yards. Brock Ryan, 10 of 18, once again through the air for 120 yards and a touchdown. He does have 2 interceptions on the night. Drayton Wade, your leading target right now, 4 catches for 54 yards and a score. Grady Keaton has 3 catches for 71 yards on the night. William Hill has 2 catches for 3, and then Ben Gilbert has 1 for -8. Defensively on the night, for Eagleton, first off, Easton Britton, Lane Cope, and Adam Fife, all with 4 tackles on the evening. Cope adds in a tackle for loss and an interception as well. Noel Meza Flores, Connor Cox, and Cody Lewis, each with 3 total tackles on the night. Cox has a sack. Cody Lewis has a tackle for loss, and Noel Meza Flores has the 2nd interception of the night for the Royals. For the Indians, leading tackler on the evening right now is Tate Shepard. He's got 6 total tackles, including a half tackle for loss. William Hill has 5 tackles on the evening and an interception. Ben Gilbert has 4, and then Grady Keaton and A.J. Harper each with 3 total tackles on the night. 3.5 tackles for loss on the evening for the Indians. 1 fumble recovery. That was Waylon Hill on the muffed punt. And then we did have a blocked extra point as well. So Oneida statistically not looking bad in the first half. It's just that Eagleton has made a little bit more of a bigger impact with what statistics they have. They've been very, very sharp through the air this evening, and it's sort of bit the Indians.
All right, thank you both. We're going to take a break here on the Vantage Point Financial Halftime Report. We'll be back to Eagleton right after you watch this.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4 lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches, to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Welcome back to Eagleton here in America. Indians trail by 26-7 here at the half. It's now time for Hellwood Foods Out of Town Scoreboard. Remind you once again this week at Hellwood Foods, always save 2% milk, $3.69 a gallon, and New York strips, $10.99 a pound.
Here's some scores for you thus far at halftime. Happy Valley leading South Green 14-7, but by far the surprise of the night is that other game that we talked about, the one that's going to make the biggest difference for us. At the half, West Green, the winless West Green team, is up 21-0 on Cumberland Gap. Very, very interesting score in that one. Also, some other scores of interest from around the area. Maryville up 27-0 on Oak Ridge right now in that one. Meigs County and Kingston deadlocked at 7 at the half. Midway up 34-0. That's in the second quarter. Harriman and Oakdale are deadlocked at 0-0 at the half. Polk County leading Tellico Plains 28-12. Rockwood up on Greenback 14-0 in that one. Sweetwater leading Scott High 17-7 at the half as well. Bledsoe County all over Monterey right now 21-0 with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter in that one. Also Marion County leading York 14-0. That's in the first quarter. And Smith County and Gordonsville leading 9-0. That one in the second quarter as well.
All right, thank you both for that. That was our Hellwood Foods Out of Town scoreboard once again. This week at Hellwood Foods, New York strips, $10.99 a pound, and always save 2% milk, $3.69 a gallon. We'll be back to Eagleton here on the IHSN right after this.
This Christmas, give the ultimate gift for the true fan in your life, the IHSN 2025 football season video collection. Every game, every highlight, every moment from this year's Indians and Highlanders football season, all preserved in a retro VHS-style flash drive case, complete with bonus digital access. Available exclusively at Trophy Masters, your one-stop shop for custom shirts, plaques, hats, magnets, and more. Pick up your collector's drive today for just $49.95 and take $5 off anything else in the store when you buy one. Trophy Masters, making memories last, one award at a time.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
One thing I love about UCB is that they don't automatically default to no. I think a lot of people think that they shouldn't even come in and talk to us if they're not in the best financial situation that they've ever been in. And that's just simply not the case. I had a customer just yesterday who came in needing home repairs, thought, this is probably going to be a no because I don't have the best score right now, but we were able to consider every factor and get some additional documentation, and we were able to get the loan approved.
Welcome back to Eagleton, and getting ready to start here in just about 2 minutes on what, for all intents and purposes, is a region championship ball game. But the Indians, I don't know what the answer is. Do you guys?
Well, I don't think we would have the answer, Kevin. I hope our coaches do. I mean, I think the answer, Bo. First thing is to take this opening possession and drive down and get some points on the board.
You have to get points. There's no question about it. You'll take 3, but you really need 6. You really need 6 here in this one.
And then I think obviously you got to get some stops. I mean, this is not what we're used to, seeing the Oneida defense give up points like this. And so
260 yards given up in the first half. That's unheard of.
Yeah, just not what we're used to, especially after last week. The complete domination of Polk County. I got to think that Oneida defense is in there somewhere, and they've got to find it and bring it back out for this second half.
We're going to talk to Jay King right now, the head basketball coach, boys Oneida. He's wanting to give his take on the first half.
Okay.
Well, Mark kind of put me on the spot there.
He did.
We just didn't come out with on fire. I mean, our guys are better than this, and Eagleton has got some mismatches, and they've picked on us. So we just got to find some fire and some want to. That's the bottom line. We've got the athletes. Now, I didn't know that Jesse was hurt, but that's a big loss. That's a big loss on the defensive line. But like Tim said, we got to come out this drive and score. We need 7 points. Field goal's not good enough. We need 7 points.
I agree.
And I mean, I hate to put that much pressure on an opening drive, but I do believe that's what we're looking at.
I mean, this is for a championship, guys. You got to lay it all on the line, and these boys have been there before. Some of them, they've played for me, and we got to find a way.
So Oneida will have deep to return. Looks like you're going to have Cole Meredith as well as Cannon Gazay back at the 5-yard line to try to give the Indians a boost here to start things off. You'll have Mesa Flores.
One thing I want to say, happy birthday to my wonderful wife, Jamie.
Oh, happy birthday, Jamie.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jamie.
Absolutely.
Thanks for letting him come with us, although it would have been fine.
Probably been better.
Here's the kickoff from Mesa Flores, going to be fielded by Gazay at about the 8. He's up to the 15, to the 20, to the 25-yard line, fighting out to the right. This is Cannon Gazay. Now he's at the 30. He's up to the 35-yard line, tripped up and taken down, but an excellent return for Cannon Gazay out to the 36-yard line, and that's a freshman getting Oneida a good start. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 36.
Showing a little shiftiness, yeah. Just had the angle on him, did the pursuers, and Hey, Eagleton's quick on the edges. I'm telling you, their corners, their safeties, it's hard to get outside on them.
So 1st and 10, Indians. They'll break the huddle for this first play of the second half. Ben Gilbert to the right of Brock Ryan. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, and he comes in motion. That's William Hill across the formation to the wide side of the field. Then he reverses back, takes the pitch, slips the first tackle. He's up to the 40, to the 45.
Oh, no.
Ball is stripped away, and Eagleton has pounced on it at the Oneida 47-yard line. Eagleton comes up with the turnover as they strip it and steal it.
Wyatt Matosian looked like.
Yep, it was just a great individual play. He wasn't playing nothing but the football.
No,
right
he
there.
was not. Absolutely.
If he'd have missed that football, we may have scored. As it stands, it's a fumble recovery, strip and recovery by that young man. 1 play, 1 giveaway. Wow. That's this game so far in a nutshell for Oneida.
Indians fell back 13-0 early, answered with a touchdown, but that's been the lone offensive highlight here tonight as we see the handoff to Relation. Relation's going to take it over the left side for about 2 yards. By the time they spot it, it's going to be 3. It will be 2nd down and 7.
Brylan Strunk in there on the stop.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting some pretty good penetration. Still in a 4-man front for Oneida. They're spreading us out. It's hard to get in much of anything else, Mark. They got receivers all over the field. This time they're going to line up 4.
Colton Relation on that run. Now it's Mason Mitchell from the shotgun. Brings a man in motion. Taking the snap. Gives to Relation over the left side. He is going to be stacked up. Gain of about 1. They'll whistle it dead as he gets up to the 43-yard line. That'll make it 3rd down and 6 for Eagleton.
Yeah, we didn't go for the motion guy. They faked it there, come back up, and go off tackle, and good job by the Indian front.
That is a positive because that play right there killed us in the first half. They gashed us with that very same play.
Actually, no gain on the play of note. It will be 3rd and 7. They want to have the Oneida 37-yard line for a fresh set of downs.
Where's
Mitchell
0?
From the shotgun. Mitchell takes the snap, looking left, and it is 0. Mesa Flores, who is going to break a couple of tackles, spins out of another and gets out of bounds, but not before he gets a first down for the Eagleton Royals. Noel Mesa Flores.
And it never did go down.
Look how much ground we're giving him. And he just sets down right at the sticks, 3 yards short, and then makes 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not down.
He is a junior. Oh, they said he stepped out short of the sticks. It'll be 4th and 1 now.
So this is a little bit of a bump for Oneida. You make a play right here, get the ball back.
But if you stepped out, why is the clock still running?
That's a good point, Bo. It is running down to 9:40 to play.
Hold your water, hold your water.
And now on 4th and 1. Mitchell taking the snap, fakes the give, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the deep pass to Mesa Flores, and it's going to be a touchdown for Eagleton on 4th and 1. John L., I think, said it. Eagleton tonight decided to bring the fight.
Yeah. I mean, you see number 0 right there, and he just runs right by everybody. Nobody goes with him. They gamble, and they gamble correctly.
We bad discombobulated in the back end of our defense.
I mean, it's like they're running things that we have not even ever seen or thought of, or I don't know.
Braylon Stevens to attempt the extra point.
They got our number.
There's the snap, the hold, the kick from Stevens is on the way, and this kick is good. So, timing on the field, we take the break. It's Eagleton 33, Oneida 7.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Eagleton. Well, just 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Royals are up 33-7.
Once again, capitalizing on an Oneida turnover. First drive for the Indians in the second half ends in a fumble, and Eagleton gets the touchdown on the back end of that. Now a 26-point lead for the Royals.
Still Meredith and Gazay back there in the back. Grady Keaton on the sidelines right now.
Mesa Flores to kick this football off.
Cole Meredith.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the end-over-ending kick, and it's going to be Gazay from the 9. He's out to the 15, to the 20. And now he's trying to get away. This time, Eagleton does not allow the escape from Gazay, and Daniel Cole takes him down at about the 19-yard line. That's what it'll be, 1st and 10. Next week, regardless of the outcome here, it will be a home playoff game for the Oneida Indians. Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field. If this score holds, it will be the winner of tonight's game between West Green and Cumberland Gap. And as Bo mentioned at halftime, it's a 21-0 lead for West Green, looking for their first win of the year.
Correct.
Oneida now from their 19 with a 1st and 10. It's going to be Ryan dropping back. Tries to dump it off on the screen, and Drayton Wade had a man draped on him, and that man was Cody Lewis. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, it looks like they read that, Mark. You see there, they got 6 guys within a couple yards of the line of scrimmage. All 4 go, but the linebacker reads it nicely, comes up and just demolishes Wade.
Yeah, but we
didn't
pick
him up.
We didn't pick. We had the opportunity and watched him walk by us. Doggone.
Now from the shotgun will be Ryan. 3 receivers split off to the left. He takes the snap, looks for the quick screen out. Catch is going to be made by William Hill. A flag comes in as William Hill is taken down out at the 27, 28-yard line. But this is probably coming back.
Just a little throw out, and you got your receivers that need to lock up, and sometimes you don't have to hold, but yeah, that's a mugging.
Tackled him.
That's a mugging right there.
It's going to be a hold from about a yard behind the line of scrimmage, so this is going to move it back down to the 9-yard line. So things continue to cascade the wrong way for the Indians here with 9:13 in the third quarter.
This is a Halloween nightmare.
This is an unraveling. Off the tracks and careening down the mountainside.
Yeah.
And, you know, for as well as we played last week, it's night and day from last week to this week in what we're seeing.
So now from the 9-yard line, it will be 2nd down and 20 for the Indians. And a tight set. Cannon Gazay split wide to the left. From the shotgun, Ryan. Dropping back, pressure, fires. It's going to be incomplete. Looking for Drayton Wade. And it's going to stop the clock with 9:07 to go in this third quarter, and it will be 3rd down now for the Indians, 3rd and 20.
Yeah, the ball's coming out a little bit low.
Yeah. It's almost
like
he's not getting a good grip on
Well,
it.
if you take
or his hand, I don't know.
If you take a look up at the lights right now, it is starting to drizzle a little bit again. Ball may be getting a little wet. Who knows? But you know, right now it's just not
This was in the first half too.
I know. I agree.
It caused it in the first half.
Yeah.
Well, it was drizzling first half too.
So trio of receivers off to the right. Ryan from the shotgun on 3rd down and 20. Takes the snap. Rolling to his right. Has time. Fires. It's going to be complete. Cannon Gazay makes a nice catch up at the 17-yard line and then is quickly roped down. So Gazay picks up about 8. It will be 4th and 12, and Oneida will have to punt it from deep in their own territory.
Didn't look nothing wrong there with the grip and the throw. That's a nice strike.
Sure
nice
is.
catch. Just, again, playing from behind the sticks, and they're just keeping everything in front of them, the defense, and now we're going to have to punt it away and to an offense that's just got our number tonight. Mark, they may hang 50 on us if we're not careful.
Very well could.
From the 43-yard line is where the return man is stationed now for Eagleton.
They're going to bunch it up now, try to prevent this block.
Gilbert from the 4 takes the snap.
Good
Gets
punt.
it away. Matosian backing up, has it about the 38, up to the 40. Cuts inside 45-yard line, and a flag comes in. I think it's Cannon Gazay making the stop.
I think one of the Hill boys got blocked in the back. And you'll see it at the top of your screen up there, maybe. You'll see the catch made, and then you'll see, nope, you won't see it. Yeah, right there at the end, number 2, looked like it was a block in the back.
So that will move it back from the spot of the foul, which appears to be the 49 of Eagleton. 8:09 to go, 3rd quarter. 26-point lead for the Royals now. And they will have their second possession of this second half.
Just got an update. Grady Keaton done for the ball game this evening, strained a groin.
That's not good. That's one of those injuries that doesn't heal great. Takes some time, according to the severity of it.
Back to the 38-yard line. That's where Eagleton will take over.
Start to look to next week and think about next week, no matter what the score is.
Agreed.
So now from the shotgun, Mitchell. He has Kaler in relation to his side with 3 receivers on 1st and 10. He will give it to Kaler, sweeping off to the right, trying to get the corner,
Bang.
did not. He'll be taking down A.J. Harper. No, I'm sorry, Kaysen Hutcherson. First hit.
Maddox or Kaysen?
It was Maddox. Did I say Kaysen?
Yes.
I'm sorry. It was
No,
Maddox.
I just double check and make sure. I want to make sure I got the
They're
book
both
right.
out there. They're both out there, yeah. Both out there.
Blasted right there.
Mm-hmm.
So now a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. 7.5 to play in the 3rd quarter. And from the shotgun, Mitchell looking to throw. Deep down the right side, looking for Cope. He makes the catch, spins around, drops the football, and then William Hill slings him aside and recovers the fumble. So it was a nice catch, but Lane Cope just dropped the football. See if you can see why that happened. I mean, no,
Did he have
said
some
it's
help?
slick
Or
and raining.
Did he have some help? No, it just popped out. Wow.
I don't know if he was turning. Don't know.
Was he trying to strike a pose? What was he trying
No.
to do there?
It almost looked as if that was a possibility. He seems to play with a little fire, John.
They all are tonight.
He looks like, I mean, you would know if that's what he was about to do because you are the person who would be inside that type of mind.
That's right. Bowing in the end zone.
So that's the 3rd takeaway now for the Indians this evening.
That one prevented 6 more.
Waylon Hill comes up with the recovery, and so Oneida will set up inside their 15 with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Ryan trying to throw the Indians back in this one. Pumps, now fires out to the right side. William Hill makes the catch, spins out of the tackle, and gets out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a First National Bank. 1st down. Nice reception for William Hill.
Oneida playing a little shorthanded without Keaton out there for sure, but still got some good receivers and some weapons out there, and Hill making another play.
So, yeah, out there right now, William and Waylon. Receiver options, and Gazay. A tight set here. Gazay is in the slot left side. in this tight set. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Ryan looking to throw. Fires out on the right side. William Hill again with the catch. And again, he steps out of bounds and a flag comes in on the back end of it.
May get a late hit this time.
I think you're exactly right. And he was 2 steps into the white, or at least 1 step in the white when the second hit came. Love to have got that penalty in the first half in a couple of situations.
Agreed.
We'll take it here, though. Yep, out of bounds, smack.
So you mentioned the fire and the fight. It's showing up in a different way here for Eagleton. They're going to have to rein it back under control with 6:43 to go in the third quarter.
You know, yes and no. I mean, that's what's got them to the 33-7 lead. They have played behind that emotion all night long, and we haven't rose up to match it. We've done very little to match that. And kudos to Eagleton. They're 3 years in existence, and they won a region championship. And can you blame them? They're here in front of their home crowd.
Oneida moves into Eagleton territory at the 48-yard line now and will work from the shotgun. Taking the snap, and Brock Ryan spinning right. There's a man there. He eludes him, but then the second wave he cannot get away from. The guy he got away from was Adam Fife, then Daniel Cole brings him down for a loss.
Too much razzle-dazzle in the backfield.
We tried to do that little fake motion.
Yep.
Unfortunately, defensive end had none of it this time. He stayed home, got upfield, was right in Brock's face when he turned around.
So 2nd down 14. Indians drop 4 on the play, back to their 48.
They're sending 5 or 6 every play. You just don't know where they're coming from.
Halfway through the third quarter, Eagleton leads 33-7 now. Ryan takes the snap, rolling left, firing deep down the left side, looking for Ruger West, and it's going to be intercepted. And now Eagleton on the return here. This is going to be Parker Lewis taking it up to the 29-yard line, and a flag comes in on the backside. And that may have been something that happened over here to William Hill, what that flag has to do with. A blindside block?
I think it was.
We're not going to see it on the replay, but I think this is going to go against Eagleton.
Taking a shot downfield. I think you're going to.
At the 35 is where.
Yeah, where the flag is kind of laying there, so they'll mark it from there. But another interception for Oneida, another turnover. He took a shot. Looked like the receiver got a little bit inside and kind of maybe slowed down or cut his route a little short. You got to run through Brock's pass sometimes.
So that'll move it back to the 20.
Well, they're going to mark it off from where he was tackled.
Oh.
So that's going to go all the way back to the 13.
Which would make sense because it was well upfield. The penalty occurred well upfield in front of the play.
So now Eagleton will work from their 13-yard line. Mason Mitchell from the shotgun. Dropped on the ground.
Still on the ground.
Pick it up.
They cannot call that down. That ball's still out.
No, they did.
They may be saying it was a shovel
there's
pass.
Another flag.
Flags come in.
Filth and flarn being said.
That's going to be against the Indians. Did he try to pitch it to him?
Oh, that's a fumble.
That's clearly a fumble.
Well,
oh, my goodness.
So they're going to say it's an incomplete pass, and now there's flags on the field.
How in the world?
Probably going to be an unsportsmanlike against Oneida if I had to
watch
take a
it one more
guess.
time. This is not a fumble, is the ruling on the field.
Oh, my goodness.
The quarterback never had control of it.
It wouldn't matter. He was trying to hand the football off. It wasn't a pass.
Not even close to a pass.
Holy cow.
And they just called an unsportsmanlike against Oneida. Sure did.
As they should.
So it goes.
My goodness.
It'll go from the 11 out to the 26.
But it should have been a fumble. That's terrible. That's terrible.
Well,
this is a nightmare.
I think it's fair to say the game has devolved.
Yeah, this is a flipping nightmare.
This is.
You had the ball. Would have had the ball inside the 10.
Absolutely inside the 10.
Mitchell will work from the shotgun.
Oh, I'd call him every name I could think of.
Coyer to the left.
Well, there was a penalty involved.
No, I'm saying if I'm Coach May, get another. I mean, you've got one. You might as well make it count. Get your money's worth.
From the shotgun. We're ready to go now. Mitchell, early start by Mesa Flores again. And he's going to be finally wrestled down as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, watch him to the top of the screen. He's gone. He's moving. Even if you're leaning as a receiver, you can't make any motion until that ball is snapped. And he's done it several times. And it should be an easy call for the official that's looking down the line at the football, and you know, he sees everything in his peripheral. That's an easy call for that official. He should be making that.
So now 4:50 to play. Third quarter from the shotgun. Mitchell hands it off to Coyer, and Tate Shepard going to rope him in for little to no gain, maybe a yard here.
I'll give him 2, looks like possibly.
They just mauled us at the line of scrimmage. We're lucky to get that one corralled in. They've been in really tight splits all night long, Mark. Started that way at the beginning of the game. I don't know if you've seen that in the film or not. That's the way they run it, but really tight splits, and for the most part, they got 6 at the line of scrimmage all night long.
So now 2nd down and 9. Mitchell fakes to Coyer, looking for Mesa Flores, now directing him back to the left sideline, puts it in the air, and it goes out of bounds, incomplete, stopping the clock with 3:51 to play in the third quarter.
Another flag coming in late.
Oh, it's on us, I'm sure.
It'll be 3rd down and 9. Where's the flag? I don't see it.
It's at the 45. We're standing around it.
Late hit. No, it's on them. It's on them.
I think it's a little chippy. Is that a sideline warning? What is that?
Kevin's supposed to be the expert, but
Bo knows more than I do on those rules.
Bo knows.
I don't know about that.
Bo knows penalties.
Easy now. Easy now.
So it will be 3rd down and 9.
Was there a mark off there?
It just declined.
We declined.
I guess it would have given them the down back. I don't know. 3rd down and 9. And
the penalty was an illegal man downfield.
Thank you, Kevin.
Timeout is taken by Eagleton. We'll take the same. 3:51 in the third. It is Eagleton 33, Oneida 7.
If you're a DIYer, Lumber King is your supplier. Equipment and tools, we got it. Paint and cleaning supplies, we got it. Rugged apparel and lawn care, we got that too. Visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee to make all your DIY dreams come true.
Welcome back to Eagleton and a Nick Price Farm Bureau timeout. You can call 569-5118.
Home, auto, life insurance. He does it all. Final regular season game here at Eagleton. Not going well in any phase for the Indians right now. They'll try to get a stop on a 3rd down and 9 with Eagleton working from their 41. Actually a 3rd and 8, I suppose. Mitchell from the shotgun. Taking the snap. Looking Mesa Flores' way. Puts it up down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Knocked away by Ruger West. And that will make it 4th down and 8.
And he's just putting them up there, John, where his receivers can go and make a play on them.
Sure.
And how many plays have they made like that where it's been a a one-on-one situation, and their receivers come up with a big catch.
Is Coach King still in here with us?
No, he's over there on the sidelines.
You know what? I was kind of bumping with him there at halftime, and he said Mesa Flores may be the best athlete in Sevier County.
Blount County?
I'm sorry, yes, thank you, Blount County. So,
maybe Sevier County, too.
Yeah. But that was his statement, and from what I saw tonight, I don't know if I can go against it because he has put on a show tonight.
Oneida with an illegal substitution here is going to make a 4th and 8, a 4th and 3.
So he's punter, kicker, return man.
Drives the bus, gets the water.
He makes high-quality H2O.
Coaches the team.
Let me tell you something. We're going to see plenty of him here in basketball season, too.
You know the worst thing about him?
But he's no longer in our district.
He's a junior.
He's just a junior.
He's going to run for it here. The snap to Flores, and he is going to get across midfield. And a flag comes in on the back end as he is tackled. He's got the first down.
We was in no way prepared for that play right there. Not one bit.
I mean, he walked up and showed it what was going to happen right there at the end.
It's closer.
And, yes, well, was it a horse collar or did he have him on the back of the jersey?
He had the jersey, but –
so it is a horse collar call against the Indians here from the 48-yard line. That'll move it to the 33.
Horse collar wouldn't be what I called it.
Yeah.
It'd be a horse something else call. Not really. That was a good call. I just wanted to say that. Yeah. Horse doo-doo.
Bo, you got an update on our potential opponent next week?
Can you say
Give me
that?
just a second. I'll take a look.
Okay, yeah, just whenever you get a chance.
Yep.
Mitchell from the shotgun with 3:37 to play. Running back to his right. Taking the snap. Relation. Starts left. Goes to the right. Flag comes in behind the play as he goes out of bounds at about the 23.
You see the flag there. The referee's picking it up and placing it. You'll see the hold right here on the edge. Right there. Kind of grabbing. Was that Harper?
So
Harper being held?
Yep. So they're going to mark it from the 27, goes back to the 37, so about a 6-yard loss.
.329, third quarter.
That may have been Gage Duncan right there, 22, that was held.
It will be first and 16.
A lot of younger guys out there on defense right now.
Mitchell from the shotgun. Takes the snap, pumps right. Now going for Cope, deep down the right side. Cope reels it in for the touchdown as he gets behind the defense and scores the touchdown.
I mean, this is like 7-on-7. They're picking us apart.
6 catches now for Cope, 187 yards receiving.
Yeah, he'll be up for Player of the Week.
And 3 scores.
Yeah, he'll be up for Player of the Week and should be.
So Eagleton has missed 2 extra points, and had they not, we would be in running clock territory. Is that right, bro?
Actually are now.
We are now?
32.
32, okay. So now extra point, hold. The kick is good, and timeout on the field. We take the break with your score. Eagleton 40, Oneida 37, or Oneida 7.
Congratulations to the South Fork Physical Therapy Class of 2026. Through the years, it has been our privilege to be a part of these young people's lives. To all of these seniors, Highlanders, and Indians, we wish you a lifetime of health and happiness. Thank you for allowing South Fork Physical Therapy to be a part of your journey.
Welcome back to Eagleton, and already rough night got rougher. There was a unsportsmanlike call after the extra point, and that will be enforced against the Indians here. Bo says we're in running clock territory once we get to the fourth quarter. What was poised to be a region championship matchup, Eagleton took control early. Oneida answered, got within 6 at 13-7, and then Eagleton just responded with play after play, both offensively and defensively, to seize control of this one. And now firmly in control with 15 minutes remaining of football.
Yeah,
Cannon, Gazay, Cole Meredith deep.
They'll kick off from the
Oneida 45.
Yeah. And, yeah, Eagleton has played with a little bit of edge. After that unsportsmanlike there going off after the PAT, they were clapping back at Oneida, and you've seen those kind of things, and that's okay. The edge has worked for them tonight.
Mesa Flores working his way to the football, kicks it into the end zone for a touchback. And, John, I mean, it's third quarter, but one thing that's been a theme this year, the Indians have a tough game, a tough loss, and each time they've been able to bounce back. I don't know if they've had one that's been this tough.
I don't know. CAK was pretty
that
tough.
drumming from CAK was not pretty good.
Yeah, but I would contend that CAK is
should have been
a private school that you expect. I didn't expect this.
They have done to us what CAK did to us.
Right.
With receivers, good receivers, and a quarterback that can put it on the money.
Cofield did it to us too.
And Cofield, yes.
From the pistol formation, here is Ryan taking the snap, handoff, and this is going to be
nice run by Meredith.
Cole Meredith taking it up the middle across the 30 to the 36-yard line. About a 16-yard gain.
I think you're seeing a few younger players out there on defense for Eagleton at this point.
You still
up front, you do, but not in the secondary.
You still got Tyson Click up there on the middle,
well, that's
too.
True.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't no, this is still the starters.
1st and 10, inside 2 minutes. And now Meredith with the give, and he's going to be stopped for a loss of yards. Might have been shaken up a little bit on the play.
Yeah, took a pretty good shot.
Number 1.
That's Lewis.
Cody Lewis, yep.
And I think Gage Duncan is going to check in and run the football here with 1:25 to play on what will be a 2nd down and 11.
I mean, and I said it in the first half, and I'm still seeing it. Eagleton is the more physical team. They're bringing it. And we've not responded well.
Ryan takes the snap. Quick toss off to the left. It's going to be incomplete because they unable to reel that one in, and it will stop the clock, or the clock will roll. There you go. So it is a running clock now with 3rd down and 11.
It's been a running clock all game.
Can't really go by that. We don't know.
Oh, that's true. So now from their own 35-yard line, Oneida will need their 46 for a fresh set of downs. Probably the final play of this third quarter.
Mercifully so.
Ryan brings William Hill in motion. Takes the snap. Looking. Fires. Hill goes through his hands, but is brought in by Cannon Gazay up at the 44-yard line.
Maybe it is good to have 2 receivers in the same area.
And that will make it 4th down and 2 for the Indians from their own 44-yard line.
Oh, that's why I love you, John L.
And that will be the end of the third quarter. We'll take the break. Your score, it is Eagleton 40, Oneida 7. We are back, and the Indians have a 4th down and 2 from their own 44-yard line as we start the 4th quarter of action. Indians, you see on the Rogers Group scoreboard, down 40-7. It is a running clock at this point, and the Indians are stopped for a loss of yardage, and it will be a turnover on downs. Eagleton will take over 1st and 10 at the Oneida 43-yard line. And I believe that was Maddox Hutcherson, and he is shaken up and leaving the field.
We'll have to ask Coach when he gets back up here, but we've been dinged up pretty bad tonight.
Yeah, we have.
And again, I tick back to Eagleton's physicality. They brought it, and we've not responded. I'm not going to say we haven't fought back, but they have been the aggressor tonight.
Mitchell from the shotgun now on 1st and 10. Well, that may not be Mitchell.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? Okay. Hands it off, and flag comes in.
It's going to be a hold.
That is Cody Lewis on the carry. And the flag will be a hold.
I'm not sure you don't decline this, but we're marking it off.
Mm-hmm.
Goes back to the 46-yard line of Eagleton.
Been a difference of about 5 yards, Bo. We had about a 5-yard loss, didn't we, on that? So we'll take the penalty. 1st and 20.
Mm-hmm.
Moves it back onto the Eagleton side of the 50.
That was the 18th penalty flag thrown in this ball game.
Mitchell from the shotgun now. Takes the snap, hands it off.
Another hold.
And this will be
not called, but another hold right there.
Kingston Burns Jenkins on the carry. Picked up about 2. And it will be 2nd down or 3rd down 18.
2nd.
Yep.
2nd 18. Clock will run inside 10 minutes to go in this one.
Thank you.
And Mitchell, pair of receivers left and right. So he has Burns Jenkins in the backfield with him. And we have a delay of game penalty against Eagleton here.
Looks like they're just willing to run this thing out, and deservedly so. Clock not stopping on penalties either.
Nope.
So if that halftime score holds from West Green, it would be Cumberland Gap coming to Eagleton. And
yes,
West Green coming to Oneida.
Correct.
Polk County will travel to the loser of South Green Happy Valley.
Which looks, as of right now, it's the 4th quarter in that ball game. Happy Valley leading 20 to 14.
Okay, and then if Happy Valley holds on, then they'll host Tellico Plains. There's Burns Jenkins over the right side. Picked up a yard to the 45. And that will make it a 3rd down and 19.
Got some penetration right there. Drayton Wade coming off the edge and run that play down from behind.
Was that Drayton or was that?
Well, Drayton come up and
yes.
and was there. He didn't make the tackle, but he was there. A couple of those.
Like Eli Jordan Sexton in there, Cason Hutcherson.
Mostly younger Indians out there now.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell takes the snap and once again gives to Burns Jenkins, and he'll be taken down after a 1-yard gain. And it will be 4th down.
Sexton on the stop.
Mm-hmm. Also Gage Duncan in there as well.
We're inside 8 minutes to go. Gazay drops back to return. Mesa Flores is set to punt it. He's at his own 32-yard line. Ticking down as much time as possible here, the Royals. And now the snap. Flores gets the boot into it. And Gazay says, get away from it. And Eagleton downs it at about the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over 1st and 10. With 7 minutes and ticking. Let's see. Oneida, is that Brock returning to the field?
It is.
For a 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. And now, John, I think it does look like the younger Royals out there defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And from the pistol formation, Brock Ryan takes the snap, turns, gives the handoff to Gage Duncan. Duncan, some nice moves to get forward up to the 24-yard line, which is a gain of about 2.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. He did a lot of cutting and turning to get that 2.
Yes, he did.
There was 2 in the backfield about to get him there. He managed to get away from them and make a pretty good move out there to pick up what he did.
Want to remind you as we move inside 6 minutes in this one, don't forget Saturday afternoon at Campbell County High School. Oneida Middle School will play for a championship at 3 o'clock. And then I believe they said 6 o'clock is the Scott Middle game.
I believe it's correct.
As they take on Cherokee. There's a snap, and it's going to get away from the Indians. That was not Brock, but stepping in was Cannon McDowell at quarterback here for the Indians. And that one is recovered by Oneida back at the 8-yard line. So it will be 3rd down and 24.
That Scott High game interesting.
Highlanders down most of the night, fought back to a lead.
17-7 at one point.
A few moments ago.
25-24 with 7 minutes to play.
Inside 5 minutes to go. Now under center. Snap. Handoff, Gage Duncan around the left side.
Boom!
He gets up to the 10, to the 15, out to the 20, and Gage Duncan all the way close to 1st down yardage.
I think he's going to have 1st down yardage.
Go ahead, Mark.
That'll be a First National Bank 1st down.
Go ahead, Mark.
Watch right here. He comes out of nowhere and just knocks the teetotal water out of him.
Good run, though, by Gage Duncan out there.
Yeah, I think they thought he was going to run out of bounds, and he just went ahead and got a 1st down.
Great run.
Great block.
Up to the 33-yard line now. And McDowell will remain under center here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Turns and gives again to Duncan. He plants and cuts it back inside.
Nice run.
Picks up 4 yards on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 6.
Good hard run.
Remember, that's the young man that was the MVP of the championship middle school last year.
Stuck his foot in the ground.
Sure did.
Cut back, get what you can get.
Goodness gracious, actually got up to the 38. It's a gain of 5.
Yeah, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 now for the Indians. They break the huddle with about 10 seconds on the play clock here. McDowell on 2nd and 5.
Don't have to get under center and go.
Hands it off to Duncan. Takes it over the 40 to the 41. Gain of about 3. The official's a little bit lenient there as the play clock ticks down, I think.
They want to go home, too.
Yeah. Makes it a 3rd down and 2 as the clock moves inside 3 minutes to go.
Duncan nearing being the leading rusher now for the Indians on the night. 4 carries, 35 yards.
Nice little night.
How about Eagleton? Moving to 7-3.
Yeah.
Winning the region.
Year 4.
Yeah.
Actually, it's only technically their year 3. The first year, they only played 1 game.
Mm-hmm. 3rd down and 2. Here's the snap, give, and this is going to be, I think, Cole Meredith back in, and he'll take it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. And
I think he's got dinged up. He's asking to come out.
And that will take us inside the 2-minute mark here.
Here comes Duncan back in.
Oneida breaks huddle.
Scott Gilbert's been a busy man tonight. He's had some dings to look at all night long.
McDowell under center takes the snap, and Duncan. This time, a trio of defenders will take him down for a loss back at the 44-yard line.
Yeah. Sent a little bit of pressure that time.
Yeah. Another final to report. Polk County victorious over Tellico Plains tonight, 34-18. Finally got some score down there in Oakdale. Harriman leading 8-0 there in the 4th quarter in that one.
We're about to move inside a minute left in this one. As Oneida gets on the football, Gage Duncan remains the running back. McDowell the quarterback. He will take the snap, drops it, picks it up, fires off to the left, and
completed.
Catch is made by Caden Keaton.
Yeah, he did everything but spin this football. Dropped it on the ground, picked it up, kept his target in sight. He did spin it pretty good.
Up to the 46. Make it 3rd and 3.
Inside.
Indians
route.
don't have to run another play.
But they will.
3rd down and 3. It's going to be McDowell. Under center with 15 seconds remaining. Turns and gives Gage Duncan off the left side. Duncan will get a First National Bank first down as he steps out at the 41-yard line, and that will do it. The Eagleton Royals are your region champs. Oneida finishes 2nd. The Indians will return home next week for a first-round playoff game. Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field, but tonight belonged to Eagleton as they get a big victory. And we tell you the final as we take the break. It's the Eagleton Royals 40, the Oneida Indians 7.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
This Christmas, give the ultimate gift for the true fan in your life, the IHSN 2025 football season video collection. Every game, every highlight, every moment from this year's Indians and Highlanders football season, all preserved in a retro VHS-style flash drive case, complete with bonus digital access. Available exclusively at Trophy Masters, your one-stop shop for custom shirts, plaques, hats, magnets, and more. Pick up your collector's drive today for just $49.95 and take $5 off anything else in the store when you buy one. Trophy Masters, making memories last, one award at a time.
A local bank puts its customers first.
A local bank is committed to giving back and being a community partner.
A local bank is with you every step of the way and celebrates your success.
A local bank is a familiar face that treats you like family.
A local bank is big enough to serve you and small enough to know you by name.
For 120 years, First National Bank has been Scott County's local bank. First National Bank, your family, your future, your bank.
Welcome to the Danny King Lumber Post Game. Danny King Lumber, offering retail and wholesale lumber. Phone 423-569-1430. Danny King Lumber.
Welcome back to Eagleton. Gentlemen, as the Indians fall tonight 40-7 to the Royals.
Wow. What can you say about, we just took a tail whipping. We did. We wasn't mentally ready for the challenge tonight, I don't think.
I would have never, if you told me 40-7, I don't know if I'd have believed you either way. But I'm still surprised. I was surprised at halftime, and I'm still surprised. I think I asked a couple people, what did I just watch at halftime, because coming out of last week's game, you felt confident about what you were seeing. And it's just unfortunate for this group. I'm sure they're just I know they're disappointed. This group
way
of seniors,
more disappointed than we are.
Yes, this group of seniors, this team, this group of coaches, to have an opportunity to win those things don't come around all the time. And you got it right here at the last game of the season. Now you got to do what they've done all year long. You got to flush it, because next week begins the new season. And then that
everybody's
season is
0-0.
Championship season.
Yeah.
And it's coach speak. It's whatever you want to call it, but that's what it is. It's a new season starts next week. You're at home in front of your home people. Go make the most of it and start, like you said, it's a new season. 0-0.
It certainly is. It's just hard to talk about a whole lot of good things that happened tonight, because there wasn't just a whole lot of them. We got some turnovers. We just wasn't able to do anything with them. We couldn't cover them deep. The back end didn't play great, and with Big Jess, not being out there tonight, that hurt us.
Sure.
Wasn't a whole lot of pressure on their quarterback, and he can sling it. He was really accurate all night long. He put the ball in a place where his receivers could make plays, and they made a bunch of them tonight, John.
They had some awesome cats out there on the edges, the receivers. If he didn't get close to 200, one of their receivers did. I think he had 3 scores.
Yep.
And close to 200 yards receiving. He's probably going to be up for Player of the Week.
He should be.
And absolutely should be. And then the other guy on the other side was nothing but a beast of an athlete as well. And we just they were moving him all over the field trying to get mismatches. Bo kind of made mention of that at halftime, and they just never let up. And on 4th and 1?
Yep.
They just threw it over top, and we threw it. It was their night. Eagleton was prepared. They had an edge about them. They were motivated. They were emotional. They were physical. And all of those things, and I hate to say it, but we never matched any of it tonight. So tip your cap to Eagleton. They're region champs. We come in second. It all starts again next Friday night.
All right, thank you, Jim. We're going to take a break here on the Danny King Lumber post-game report. Stay with us, because we still got a lot coming your way. We got the play of the game, lineman of the game, player of the game, and, of course, talk with Coach Jimmy May coming up all here on the Danny King Lumber post-game report.
Respect, compassion, integrity, commitment, community. Those are a few of the principles that guide Mountain People's Health Councils in everything we do. We respect our patients and their need for quality health care. We have compassion on those that are sick and hurting and need help. We are committed to do everything we can to help those in need. And we're focused on providing our friends, family, and neighbors with the very best health care available.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Since 1908, Rogers Group Incorporated has been building more than roads and bridges. We've been building communities. Rogers Group is trusted to deliver the stone, asphalt, concrete, and construction services that keep America moving forward. With over 85 quarries, 55 asphalt plants, 5 concrete plants, and nearly 3,000 dedicated team members across 12 states, we're proud to turn raw stone into the foundation of homes, schools, hospitals, and highways.
Welcome back to the Danny King Lumber post-game report. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and get our superlatives for tonight. The first one is, of course, going to be our Scott Morgan play of the game, Scott Morgan Co-op play of the game. They're, of course, located at 17451 Alberta Street in Oneida. And this one's going to be pretty easy, guys, to come up with.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at that once. There we go. And it's the touchdown toss from Brock Ryan here. It was a beautiful play. Nice little fake right there to William Hill, and Drayton Wade basically by himself back there in the corner of the end zone. The score for the Indians, Scott Morgan Farmers Co-op play of the game.
And that now brings us to our Trophy Masters lineman of the game. Trophy Masters, your swag supplier for over 35 years.
Your Trophy Masters lineman of the game tonight is going to go to Colton Searcy. Searcy had a nice ball game out there tonight. Offensively, got in there a little bit defensively as well for the Indians this evening. I believe came up with, double check that and make sure. He had a couple of tackles, or had one tackle on the night defensively as well. Colton Searcy, your Trophy Masters lineman of the game.
And that brings us to our First National Bank player of the game. First National Bank is banking that last.
First National Bank player of the game tonight. Going to go to the young man that filled in for that position there on the defensive side of the ball tonight, Tate Shepard. Your First National Bank player of the game this evening. Tate had a nice night especially defensively for the Indians. Led the Indians tonight with 10 total tackles on the night, half tackle for loss as well. Tate Shepard, your First National Bank player of the game.
All righty. Thank you very much for that. Of course, we want to remember also tonight was our fan of the game, and that's presented by Oneida, Town of Oneida, Topher Bell. And I want to replay that real quick because this, of course, is going to be our last one of the year on our fan of the week. I want to thank the Town of Oneida for that. Greg Bond and his wife for putting it together. Trophy Masters for putting all these items together. As you can see, it's a great package that they get for being selected as fan of the game. And not something we took lightly.
No.
We always looked around, see who was cheering, who was going the extra mile and stuff. So great job to everybody that was selected as the Town of Oneida fan of the game.
Kevin, we gonna take a look at the statistics for this one. We hadn't had a chance to do that yet.
Yes, we'll do that next.
Eagleton tonight, what a night for Eagleton. By far, probably the most, I would say, dominant performance by an opposing team this season for the Indians. They had 19 first downs in the ball game, 21 carries, 84 yards, 13 of 18 through the air for 335 yards for a total of 39 plays, 419 yards of offense tonight for the Eagleton Royals. Led on the ground by Colton Relation, 10 carries, 59 yards, and a score. Jackson Kaler also had 7 carries for 12 yards and a score. Noel Mason Flores had 1 for 8, and Kingston Burns Jenkins had 3 for 5. Mason Mitchell 13 of 18 through the air. 355 yards, 4 touchdowns, and an interception. And John hit the nail on the head. He was very, very close. Lane Cope, what an evening for that young man. 6 catches, 187 yards, and 3 scores. Noel Mason Flores had 6 carries for 6 catches for 135 yards and a touchdown. And Wyatt Matosian had 1 for 13 on the evening. The Indians, 16 first downs on the night, 26 carries, 77 yards, 16 of 28 through the air for 179 yards. For a grand total of 54 plays, 256 yards of offense on the night. Led on the ground by Ben Gilbert. He had 7 carries for 40 yards. Gage Duncan had 6 carries, 37 yards. Cole Meredith, 5 carries, 25 yards. Maddox Hutcherson, 3 carries for 12 yards. Ryan went 15 of 27 through the air for 169 and a score. Also had 3 interceptions. William Hill, your leading receptions man on the night, 5 catches for 36 yards. Drayton Wade had 4 catches for 54 and a score. Grady Keaton had 3 for 71, and Cannon Gazay had 2 catches for 16 yards on the evening. Defensively for Eagleton, they were led on the night by Easton Britton, Lane Cope, and Cody Lewis, each with 5 total tackles on the night. Britton had 1 tackle for loss, Cope had 1, and Cody Lewis had 2 tackles for loss. Cope also had an interception on the night. Adam Fife had 4 tackles on the evening. Noah Mesa Flores had 3 tackles with an interception as well. The Royals had 2 total sacks on the night, 7 total tackles for loss, a fumble recovery, and 3 interceptions on the evening. For the Indians, Tate Shepard was your leader with 10 tackles on the night and a half tackle for loss. William Hill and Ben Gilbert followed with 5 total tackles each. Hill with a interception and Ben Gilbert with a tackle for loss. Waylon Hill had 2 fumble recoveries on the evening as well. But again, this was a game tonight for Eagleton where everything was just clicking at the right place, right time.
All right. Thank you, sir, for that. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here. And we've got Tim Smith with Coach Jimmy May.
All right. And, Coach, obviously a rough night for the Indians. Credit to Eagleton. They came in and played a great game. The Indians fall tonight. And still a lot of season left, or you got the playoffs to go. But it's a tough night to come off of this one, and just when you're down 13-0, the Indians responded, cut it to 6. That was a positive thing. But then after that, it just seemed like things cascaded against Oneida.
Yeah, we couldn't seem to, we
we had some plays, and we had too many turnovers tonight, and that's been our Achilles heel. And too many penalties again. And, you know, they hit us with some balls over the top of our head. We let them get, you know, we didn't stay on top of them like we should have, and they hit some long balls on us. And we, you know, I thought we were ready to go. And, you know, we had a short week. And, you know, we were only able to get outside one day this week because of the weather. But, you know, we had good productive practices, I thought. And, you know, they just outplayed us tonight. It just seemed like, you know, every time we got going, we'd take a step back. And, you know, they were on their game, and credit to them, and they deserved it, and they played well. And they, you know, that's probably about as good as I've seen them play all year on film and in person. And you know, congratulations to them on winning the region. We still get to play at home next week in the playoffs. We have a home game next week, so we've earned that. So we'll go back Monday and get ready to work.
So also tonight, it seemed like if the physicality was up a notch, and you had some players that left with some bumps, bruises. Have you got any word on any injuries or anything tonight?
No, I haven't heard yet. You know, Jesse was unable to play tonight. Rolled his ankle yesterday in practice and stepped on somebody's foot, and that you know, that hurt us on the defensive side. And you know, we've got some people banged up a little bit, and we'll see how they are, and hopefully we'll be able to get them back. And yeah, it was a physical game, and you know, usually, you know, that's what we usually play. It's a physical game, and hopefully we'll get them back for Monday. Get ready for next week.
If that halftime score we saw earlier holds, then it looks like West Green is going to be the opponent.
West Green defeated Cumberland Gap tonight 40-6.
Okay, so West Green Buffaloes will be coming to Oneida. That will be next Friday night, 7 o'clock start. Need a lot of fans out for that one. One thing about the Indians, you've had some games that didn't go your way a couple times this year, and it seems like one thing you can count on is the Indians usually bounce back.
Yeah, we've been good at bouncing back after a loss. It's after we bounce back, it's the next game. It's got us, and stringing them together. And you know, when we want to keep playing, we're going to have to string some together now. So we're playing West Green, you said, and they were
yes, sir,
the first win. So they're gonna come. So we'll have to, you know, get ready to play. I've seen them just a little bit on film, but we'll go ahead and, you know, get ready for them. And you know, in the playoffs, when you lose, you go home. So you know, every game's different. So you just got to prepare and work, and you know, get by that one first, and you worry about, you know, what's after that.
So is there anything just like in particular that stands out to you that you'll have to work on between now and then, out of the ordinary here?
We got to figure, you know. I mean, we got to hang on to the ball. We got, you know, there's some things in alignment we got to get corrected. But I thought we played hard. I thought we got way too many penalties. That's, you know, you can't win games with penalties like that. And that's, you know, some of them self-inflicted, and some of them trying to make tackles. But then, you know, the dead ball penalties have got to stop. And you know, we just got to improve. We thought we were, you know, we had a good plan. We thought we could. You know, they got us on some run-throughs early in the running game. You know, we didn't move the ball the first drive right off the goal line up to the 50, I think, which was a big turning point. But then we just gave up too many big plays on defense at different points. And too many, you know, chunk plays down the field, and we just missed too many tackles. We got to do a better job tackling. You know, we got to get a better job of getting open a little bit. You know, we had to take and receivers that were kind of banged up a little bit. And everyone played second half. Grady was banged up a little bit, and they chose not to play him. And Ruger and Cannon got in there and made some good plays. And, you know, we just got to keep working and keep doing that. And, you know, we just got to put it behind us now. And, you know, it hurts. We had a chance to be first, and now we're second. But we'll just go back and keep working. And, you know, we got to fix a few things we missed maybe in the running game a little bit. And, on our pass defense, you know, had some coverages we busted a little bit. We got to get those corrected before next week.
All right, Coach, thanks for coming up, and best of luck in preparation. We'll see you at Jim May Stadium, Dr. Emmy Thompson Field, first round of the playoffs. It's been a while since there's been a home playoff game, so we looking forward to that. West Green comes to town a week from tomorrow.
All right, thank you. Thank you for everybody coming and support these kids and come out Friday night. You know, we'll get a first round game, like you said. I think the first one we had at home in 4 years, so we earned our right to have it. We got to, have it. We're going to be home either way, but we'll keep working. We'll keep getting better.
All right, Coach. Take a quick break. Be back to wrap it up from Eagleton right after this.
Danny's Drugs has been dedicated to providing patients with quality healthcare services since 1966. From our beginnings as a fountain drugstore to our current location on the 4th Lane in Oneida, one thing has remained the same: exceptional service. Our staff of highly motivated and carefully trained professionals understand your needs and respond to them in a personal and friendly manner. Our staff works together as a team to provide the finest patient care available. That's Danny's Drugs, putting patients first since 1966.
Home-style cooking with friendly service in a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. Razak's. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Eagleton College and Career Academy. Helenwood Foods. Guess what the special is this week? They've got Always Save 2% milk. It's $3.69 a gallon. Also, New York strips are $10.99 a pound at Helenwood Foods. Bo, what are your scores of interest to wrap up tonight?
Happy Valley finishes out a perfect regular season with a 20-14 win over South Green in that one. Once again, West Green victorious over Cumberland Gap 40-6 in that ball game this evening. Also, Maryville victorious over Oak Ridge 34-0. Meigs County gets the victory over Kingston tonight 14-10 in a hard-fought battle. Midway wins over Wartburg 37-7. Harriman gets the 16-0 victory over Oakdale, Polk County. Winners tonight over Tellico Plains 34-18. Scott High ends up falling tonight down at Sweetwater 38-25 in that one. Also, just a couple of others. Last check, Marion County was up on York 14-8. That was at the half. Wow. And looks like Gordonsville was leading Smith County in that one 22-0. Last update was back in the third quarter.
Okay. Bo, your quick thoughts on the final here.
Oh, goodness. Eagleton just came out ready to play, guys. I mean, there was no doubt about it. Coach May hit on it. They hit some big plays on us, was able to get behind us defensively, especially in the secondary tonight a little bit more than what we would hope for. Once again, though, I'm going to take the playbook out of John L's trunk. Flush it. You got to flush this one away and get ready for next week. John?
Yeah. I mean, again, I want to congratulate Eagleton on their preparedness and they're bringing the fight tonight, and it was just a little bit more. It was a lot more than what Oneida was prepared for, or what Oneida responded to, I should say, would be a better way to put that. And congratulations to them. Young program, but they get their first region championship in their
third year
3. So that's commendable. So congratulations to them. And for Oneida, you finished second. You came up a little short, but new season next week. Strap it on and bring it, and you're in front of your home crowd. And we've seen it all year long. They've always responded after a tough loss, and just do more of the same, and realize that you got to play with your hair on fire now, because every game is an out. So it ends now. So after a loss. So just looking forward to next week.
Mark?
Eagleton better football team than we was tonight, by far. By far, they did a great job. These people over here have been awful good to us and took care of us tonight, and I want to congratulate them and thank them for their hospitality, and you just got listen. This one, you get to play another one. You get to play. You get to play another one. You get to go ahead and go forward and play another one. But the next loss is it. So I know these young men will work hard this week, and these coaches will work hard this week to get them prepared, and we'll come back out and hopefully we'll have a victory in that first round of the playoffs.
All right. Hats off to the Royals. Their first victory over the Oneida Indians football program and their first region championship. They certainly earned it. From the start to the finish tonight, the Royals picked up a big win and a decisive win against the Oneida Indians. So congratulations to the Royals. And like Mark said, they're good to us over here. They fed us well. Scott West always takes care of us. We appreciate him and the hospitality when we come to Eagleton. Their football team wasn't as hospitable, but the rest of the program was. So we appreciate that. And next week we will turn our attention to postseason football. The Indians hosting the West Green Buffaloes, a team that Oneida has never lost to, comes in 4 games in that series between those two teams. Oneida's 4-0, but you can't take that for granted as you find out here tonight. So West Green comes in. They're coming off their first win of the year. They will be a 1-9 team, but they finished third by defeating Cumberland Gap, and they will head to Jim May Stadium at Dr. Emmy Thompson Field a week from tomorrow night. We'll have the broadcast for you. For all those involved in the broadcast, you see Lucas Laxton. There he is. Bo Kidd, John Strunk, Mark Matthews. You're going to have to lean in and say hello to prove you were here, Kevin. And, of course, Ben Garrett and Greg Bond making everything work. We appreciate you guys as well. On this Thursday night, Eagleton is the region champ. Oneida ends the season 5-5. Eagleton ends the season 7-3. We'll see you for playoff football next Friday night. For all those involved in the broadcast, Tim Smith saying thanks for joining us. You've been listening to and watching Oneida football on the IH Sports Network.